Craft vitality power at the shop. I see you on the edge of the screen over there. I should visit this. I should visit a shop. I should visit a shop. Anyway, Zhang Jiao, names, is up here with his cowboy hat friend that I fought earlier. Zhang Liang, Zheng Miao. I'm way south. There's basically no reason to be down here now that I'm taking care of that dude. So I could just head back elsewhere. Let's see. Can I go back to Juan Castle? There we go. I was like, let's figure out this fast travel thing. It's in here somewhere. Let's find a shop. Oh. Nefrit. Other stuff. Could have visited a shop. Preparing for battle. This guy.
Excuse me.
Hey, help, please. It seems I have sprained my foot. Could you bring me some medicine from the shop? If you have scrolls and materials, you should be able to craft it. Can you help me? Why is it auto-proceeding? The dialogue is auto-proceeding even though there's no voice. It's like, what? Just move when I say press go. So they're gonna teach me how to craft healing items. Alright, let's get some licorice root. They're also teaching me how to mount my horse. I probably was supposed to do this a moment ago. It's fine. It's fine. Use the grappling hook. Yeah, they're teaching me every. This is tutorial I walked past, I guess. Yeah. Where's? Oh. Is this a map scouting thing? Am I supposed to play an eagle noise and then jump into a bale of hay? Did he just line of sight scout the entire area, including the place I just fought in? That's actually kind of neat. I am like down. I went. Was I at Juan? Yeah, I was at Juan Castle to begin with. That's a way bigger thing that's nearby. Puyang. Over here is where I'm supposed to go. Okay. Double jump. Yep. What's that? That is common lumber. Where am I putting all this stuff? Auto run, left trigger. Left trigger is. I'm sorry. How many what? How many things are happening on the story? What? Discovered a. Oh my god! It's showing me one by one every single thing I discovered on the map just now when I did the thing. That's why the map's freaking out right now. It's showing every single thing one by one and adding them all to the map. And I had to do them as a backlogged thing because that's the only way the Dynasty Warrior seems to know how to process information, basically. In open areas such as forests and mountainous areas, they're far from cities, castles, or roads. There are treasure chests that... Why? Why would they be in chests? That contain items and clusters that you can... where you can find materials. You can check information about these clusters and treasure chests you have obtained from treasure info under... It's fine. I got my licorice root, which was apparently something to grab because I was having health problems and didn't know how to fix it. Okay. So I look at my map, I can zoom in probably. And then show... some stuff over there. Whoa! Ooh! Hey, who's that? It's not Yellow Turbans because Yellow Turbans is the red team. We have we can see all the colors here. That's neato. Vroom. And that's got enemies in it. Sima Zhu. Zozi Zengba. Not an easy name. For me. I've got 20 licorice root, but I can't craft here, can I? Vitality powder. So every 3 licorice root becomes 1. I can't do that from here, right? So here's where you can set what icons you want to have enabled or disabled. Nice to have those features available. All the things I discovered aren't here, though. Powerful enemies. Powerful enemies such as beasts and bandits lurk in areas with large amounts of treasure, such as forests and mountainous areas. You'll encounter powerful enemies more often when you venture off the road and explore deeper areas, or when you are on longer journeys. Okay, that's more licorice root. Gosh, I want to go there then. Let's stock up. So there we go. You see, you can toggle left trigger to auto run, and he'll just run to your objective. Okay. Then right bumper will still sprint. Yep. That's neat. Useful for a map like this. Bear. That might not be good news. Ignore me. Oh, hunting. Go hunting to defeat wild animals such as wolves and bears. Bow attacks are especially effective in hunting such animals, therefore try to approach your targets without being seen. Welp. And aim for their vital points. After hunting, report to Dilettante to check your hunting points. Special bow attacks. With bow attacks, you can aim for the enemy's head or attack when you have yet to be noticed, allowing you to deliver a highly powerful attack. These attacks are especially effective during hunting expeditions. Bow skill. Bow skill indicates your ability to, with respect to performing bow attacks. When your bow skill is high, you'll have an advantage in situations where heavy use of bow attacks is required, such as hunting expeditions. Run away! Don't mind me, I just want all this licorice root. No, leave me alone. Please don't kill me. Oopsie. Go away. Go away. Go away. Please don't murder me, bear. Oh no. My aim. Oh, my aim got really bad. Okay. Spam those shots. This is working and I'm not going to question it. Go away. Uh-oh. Can I log onto you? I cannot.
You're finished.
That didn't really hurt it, did it? Actually not really fighting back as much as I thought I was going to. I was a little worried that a random bear was just going to one-shot me or something, which would have been a massive problem. It's apparently infinitely stun-lockable. Weird choice. Did I drop something? No. Got tallow. Alright, well that was licorice root. I've got a bunch of that now, so that's good. Now I just want to get back to the shop and make some vitality powder. Where am I right now? Oh, I'm in the nearby checkpoint where we're under attack. I could help real quick. Am I even hitting him? There we go. There's a weird sounding sound mix where I kind of felt like a... Oh, I think I did this. I was trying to make the voices sound more apparent, but it means that the combat voices are also louder, so they kind of sound weird, don't they? Because it's like they're louder than the actual combat sounds.
To me now.
Xiaotun, what happened to you? This land belongs to me now. I am Xiaodun. It's great. It's great. Ooh. Is that the temporary armor boost? Where you at? There you are. I can probably just warp there, actually. There we go. Normally when you pick up that weird full set of armor that has the cape hanging off of it, it's usually a temporary armor boost with a timer on it. Not sure if that's the case. Oh no, I can see it now. Yeah, I'm shining green, and now I'm flashing faster now because it's gonna wear off. And now it's gone. So it still does the same thing, probably.
Welcome.
Shops. You can buy and sell things, and also craft things. Craft. Vitality powder. 1 billion. Oh, it does not automatically stop at your actual number that you can craft. There we go. I can make 14. That'll help out. Just wanted to have some healing items available. You don't sell weapons.
Do please come again.
I think I already know how to use vitality. Oh, there, blacksmith. Can I get a better weapon, perhaps? Or do I still not have enough money?
Hey, get on in here.
Everything's incredibly expensive. Still.
Come again.
I like the idea of swapping between characters, but I'm a little worried that swapping between characters might not work out because your character's level and equipment might keep resetting back to the beginning stats every time you do it. I don't know what the... Whoa. I guess our eyes adjust or something, but it is so dark when you're here. Then you walk out a little bit and it so abruptly becomes so much lighter outside. Huh. Pick our new goal. Wow, some of these are way, way away. About the guy that's like right here. A rescue the peasants is just a local... Rescue the peasants. That'll make that guy level 8 instead of level 10. I'll take a look at it. It's a chance to go to a keep of sorts. An internal location. Instead of staying outside, in these outside fights. They tell me to use the path. But I am not one for using paths. But I am one that should probably watch their stamina meter on their horse, or they're going to rear up really awkwardly, which apparently makes them recover stamina. I don't know, horses. Do I look like a horse expert? I'm here to defeat Zhang Jiao, not make horse friends. Oh, do they have a moat? They don't. They do not have a moat. I'm not going to use the front gate like some sort of novice. I've got apparently this. Or I can just jump up a wall. Crazy. Oh, your shoe. They're members of the shoe army. That's why they're green. If I save these peasants, we make progress somehow.
The yellow turbans are in the city? Someone save us!
Who are we saving them from, though? Wipe out the yellow turbans at Puyang to rescue the peasants. Where are they? Can I break these?
All right.
Oh.
I need everyone to defend this area.
Oh, there we are. I need to get really better at... Ow. I need to get better at drawing weapons. I keep pressing the wrong way. Named character must die.
You're finished.
He's probably fine. He's probably... Yeah, he's fine. Oh, I'm gonna be a little hard to follow you over there. Give me a second. Whoopsie. I got stuck on the roof, so I couldn't catch him. I was trying to follow him, and it didn't work. You sure know how to fight. Wow, I was about right on how that performance was gonna go, actually. I'm already significantly higher level than these enemies, which is funny because I've been playing for like a minute. What is that weapon? It's bigger than you. You're not even a named character, which is the surprise. Oh, I missed him. I missed that. I think I might want to find a character with a better finisher. Or a better special attack. Like, I mostly just miss with that one constantly. Enemies like to dodge. There we go. Nope. So punishing of a minor enemy.
Defend this area.
Oh, a lot of Y prompts so far away. It's kind of weird when that happens. Is that Sima Yu? Sima Zhu? See if I can just wipe him out altogether.
Your time's up.
He's not having a good time.
Such great strength. I'm pulling back for now.
Yeah, at a more advanced level, they definitely are having trouble. Can I actually charge all the way? Wow, when the Y prompt comes up, you can charge all the way across the map to them. That's bizarre. I wonder what the intention of that mechanic is. It's obviously it's a punishment to capitalize on something. I'm just not entirely sure what. Yeah. Yeah, so you have to manually put away your weapon to run, but then you have to manually draw it again a lot of the time in order to fight, because just pressing the attack button will whoa, he went on a trip. Pressing the attack button will just make you stand there like a jackass and not be capable of fighting back. Alright, I can just jump over this normally, can't I? No, I can't. And he won't use the grappling hook. I can't get to the item unless I want to go like way around for that.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
Do you guys have like a specific leader? There's at least a group of... Okay, destroy the ritual tools. I don't want to waste my time on every random assault captain that's in the area. There we go. There's the guy. I always launch the guy that's not actually the person I'm trying to fight. I'm trying to use some of the different moves. It's a little weird that a giant thing pops up every time I try to use it. Just because it's... If you... At some point you probably know your attacks. So having that come up is probably a little overkill.
After reviewing my strategy.
Maybe have it show up in the corner of the screen instead of like plastered across the entire center.
Retreat! Thank you! We've not been forsaken after all!
Seems like we've won.
Things turned out nicely.
Yeah, they're panicked. They're trying to figure out how to run, but they're also trying to pass through the environment. It's not working.
This altar? It has nothing at all to do with those soldiers. Honest.
It has nothing to do with them, honest. He's like, no, go away. This isn't what it looks like. I mean, we gotta take him at his word, right, guys? Anyway, it's probably that thing, which might poison me. Do I just hit it? Yep.
That's the end of our fun then. I hope the altar in Ya is still intact.
The altar in Ya? Where's that? There are still ritual tools in Ya. That's 1 billion miles away. Holy crap. Where on... That's Ya? Holy crap. Oh, we gotta rescue Dong Zhuo. He's in trouble. There's a lot going on here. Well, we probably need to cross the bridge just generally. So this is the maximum range you can zoom out to if you want to have all the objectives show up on the map. There's Zhang Ma Sheng. There's a few random things going on around here. So basically these are all just objectives that level down the primary thing you're fighting against. Bit of an awkward path to take though. If you want to get to the suppressing to Dongzhou, you have to go like through Yellow Turban territory. Unless you want to swim, I guess. Oh, that's a boat path. Make that my goal then. Oops. What did I pressed a thing, didn't I? Oh, A is fast travel. Let's make that my destination. The boats. I'll try to find my way through there. There we go. I thought I'd wrap up the objective locally, but it looks like that's not going to be a thing. I kind of acknowledge that this is like a niche playthrough that a lot of people won't be interested in. There's probably going to be some really... I think this is going to be like a really long episodes in general. Just to try to, you know, kind of burn through it. So the people that want it and the people who want it can get it, and I can satisfy my curiosity, but however long it turns out to be, it'll just be over sooner, so we can move to other things for everyone else. Like, we might be looking at hour-long episodes or longer every day. Sorry. Which is only good news for some of you guys, I'm sure. It also seems like the structure of this game might kind of almost require that a little bit. Just to have it feel like stuff happens. Because I'm definitely noticing, like, despite the fact that I'm not actively bored and it doesn't feel like things are taking forever, I look at the time of the recording and I'm like, we're how far into the episode? And all I've done is like gather some grass or something. Yeah, that's where the fight's currently happening. I might actually up the difficulty again, too. I'm not sure. Chaos is usually absurd. I need to look at my stamina. I think it's more that I just need to focus on enemies that are actually the correct level for me or something. They're just like a dude here? Alright, well I'm gonna ruin him then.
You're finished.
There we go.
This land belongs to me now.
Jesus Christ, Xiaotun. Really? Oh, we are fallen so far from the days of like, another warrior has fallen to my spear. It's like, this land belongs to me now. I'm like, that's, yeah, you sure beat up that one dude, Xiaotun. Really proud of yourself? So like, he sounds so like money grubby and self-absorbed when he says it that way. This is supposed to be some kind of crossing. Do I have to earn it? Oh, there's a base captain. Chasing them through the air is kind of fantastic.
This land belongs to me now.
It's funny every time for some reason. I don't get them. I need supplies, please. Oh, those are enemies. I was like, why'd that attack land? I was horrified. I thought I attacked my own people. Just hoping I'd find healing items, but no. That's fine. An agility pill, spirit pill, probably a bunch of temporary buffs. I'll take this damn boat. Wait, is there a boat for me to, there it is. That is not an appropriate sized boat for the kind of operations we're having around here. Oh hey, it automatically goes off when you step on it. Oh, I can't move now. Did it just use my item? It did. Oh. Oh. Lesson learned. Wait, did it? I don't know. I don't know. I was pressing my joystick around and it moved my thing here around the items. And then I pressed, and when I rolled it up, my character flashed. It might have just been restoring my stuff as I crossed the bridge, but that's probably, I mean the river, but that's probably not the case because it didn't refill my health. Yeah, I think that joystick controls become D-pad controls when you're on a boat. And so using the joystick can cause you to switch items and use items, so, whoops. Lesson learned. Don't do that ever again. You get away from here, it's our boat. This is our boat. Don't take my boat. I needed to get around. It's very important. Jesus.
This land belongs to me now.
It's just brutal. He just launches him into the air and then he just chases him through the air, and that box is flying up that bamboo. Can I cut down the bamboo to save it? Come back here, box. I missed. Poor box. The answer might be yes. We're getting collisions. I'm not sure. I think that box is gone forever. It just flew to space all of a sudden. That was weird. No, don't put it away. I'm trying to use it. There we go. Collect what you can. Alright, so this could be dangerous because I'm past enemy lines. I'm alone. On higher difficulties, that's often a bad idea, but that guy's only level 7. The boat crossing over there is where the other front is right now. I mean, I've established this as being our team, so reinforcements should come in this general direction. I didn't ever actually give that guy the item he wanted, did he? I used his quest to learn how to make healing items, and then I just left. I didn't give him a healing item. On one hand, the healing item's useful for me. On the other hand, probably get experience for handing it in. But, you know, fuck that guy. The lesson to be learned from Dynasty Warriors games is that you're way more important than everyone else. Okay, never mind. He was pathing in a weird direction. Or am I the one pathing in a weird... No? Kind of? Oh, no, it's because my waypoint, what is my waypoint set to? Oh, let's just disable that. My waypoint's outdated. I think I passed it already, or something.
It's too late for resistance now. Go and slay the beasts of the Han.
The beasts of Han. It's just me.
I don't know how long we can hold out. If
Oh, shit.
reinforcements would arrive, there might be a way.
There's actually a guy in here. Go on high. Come here. Got bad news for you, and good news for the guy that's here for some reason.
I need everyone to defend this area. Time's up.
Why do we have an officer here? Why is there a guy here that's like, oh god, when will reinforcements come? We're so... I'm like, you're so far... I'm the crazy one. I'm the player. It's weird for me. Like, it's already weird for me to be this far behind enemy lines to an extent, but he was already here and fighting.
We have to abandon this place.
I got the leader.
Lord Zheng Xiao, I believe in you.
Such a fine display of the martial arts.
Oh,
If we had allowed
they're
the enemy
panicking.
to break through, Master He Miao's life would have been in danger. Thank you for coming to our aid.
Things turned out nicely.
Amazing. You sure know how to fight.
A+ dialogue. You sure know how to fight. Alright, this base is ours. I killed the important dude, and now there's just a bunch of random guys just standing around peacefully as if nothing happened. It's like the Witcher approach to things. Although without the cutscene that implies that time has passed. It's always the funniest thing to me when you clear out like a handful of monsters or bandits in some random sort of campfire-looking place, and then out of nowhere, like... Oh, there's a tiny child. Like running into a tiny child. And yeah, you'll clear out a tiny group of bandits, and out of nowhere in Witcher, you'll be like, some random villagers you've never heard of will just come wandering in and move in, and like, we live here now. I'm like, what? It's one of the more unintentionally funny things in Witcher 3 that's just bizarre to watch every time in a game that's otherwise like really not that weird. You don't get to have a base here. Get out of here. I just took this place. You don't get to have a base like 5 feet away. I really like juggling them. God damn.
This land belongs to me now.
I mean, in this case, it's more true. We did take the land. I don't know if you own it, though. I think the Han Dynasty is currently who you fight for. That won't really last, because, spoilers, it's the War of the Three Kingdoms, and none of those three kingdoms are Han. So, awkward. Got the way mark. Yeah, leveled up. Leveled up and probably weakened. Yep, now the yellow turbans are level 20. Oh, hey. Whoa, shoo. Didn't I originally meet you guys like way the hell at the beginning of the game? How'd you get up here? Is this where did I start up here and then teleport elsewhere? I still don't know I don't know what that color means still. Can I teleport over there? Ooh, can I? That's kind of handy. Isn't that a... Oh, there's not a local objective over there. That's just... Oh, what is that? Level 6. Dongzhuo is probably a bigger priority. But he's just so out of the way. I go after rescue Zheng Miao. The decent one. Rescuing Dongzhuo would reduce the Yellow Turban Army by freaking 5 levels? Okay, yeah. Let's pick that one. Even though I don't think I can fast travel anywhere near that. And it's like an eternity away from here. You guys doing all right? They're surprisingly close to the enemy without having any actual foes around. Discovered a cluster of 5-leaf. I don't even know what that is, but it's something I haven't heard of, so I could probably should grab it. It's covered in weird neon butterflies. Remembered I had to use LB, which is block, so I can actually strafe correctly on a horse. Because apparently, damn it, I was gonna say that apparently all Three Kingdoms Chinese horses are all proficient in that word. I couldn't think of the word. The cribbage? No. Damn it. It's the horse dancing shit. Where horses like fancy walk, and that's like a whole sport, I guess. I don't know.
Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
Which area will deflate their morale? Oh, relief. Oh, they're advancing. I like, it's cool zooming out on like an entire map of China and then seeing like, that's the effect you've had on the war front. And you can see the different positioning of the red and blue as a result of what you've done. So I have enemies right on the border of the Yellow Turban area. He Meow is here. Oh yeah, He Meow is the person that was being talked about earlier. It's in my best interest to establish this as being a base on our team. So, bad news for you, dude.
Now is the hour of the Yellow Turbans. Observe, infidels, the miracles wrought by the heavens.
That's the voice actor for Zheng Jiao now, huh?
We can't fight this strange power. Someone, anyone, take out Zhang Xiao.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Kind of. Almost. Give me a minute. I'm trying to save Dong Zhuo. So that I can then find him next mission.
Show the enemy no mercy!
If I don't save Dong Zhuo, then who am I going to defeat at Hulao Gate? He must be rescued before... Where is he? I'm going the right way, it's just... Actually, I probably want to go this way. There might be a mountain in this direction that might cut me off of the path.
Let's go! Now is the time to attack!
These guys are all 4 levels higher than me. Let's not run into that alone. I checked that footage from last episode because now it's uploaded and everything. Took a break to get that up because I was playing this. I'm still playing. I'm playing on launch day. I didn't have an advanced code or anything, and they didn't have any nice, convenient PlayStation Network 9 p.m. launches. An upside of playing I'm playing on PC anyway, so it doesn't matter as much, but an upside of being in Pacific time zone is that a lot of stuff launches in the United States based on East Coast time, and so a lot of games have their launch at like 9 p.m. for me.
I suppose I can look after it.
So I often don't have advanced codes for stuff, but I can often put a code out, a video out the day of, because I prepped it the night before anyway, which is great. Nope, not for this. They had a really weird, like, 10 a.m. launch.
Cease your vile behavior, you Turbans. Don't you know your place, Turban?
You're already dancing in the palm of my hand. My traps will lead you to ruin.
Are your traps? Is that what's gonna happen? God damn, you can really focus on one dude if you want to. And they just can't get away.
Such great strength. I'm pulling back for now.
There's so many enemies around here. You guys look important. I'm just gonna clear you out. Oh, am I being targeted by something? Oh yeah, I am. Oh Jesus. I'm being targeted by some kind of mortars or something, which are nice enough to warn me where they're gonna land. I see you, enemy officer. Ow. Oh, get out of that. Get out. Oh, God. Oh, that's really disheartening when that misses. I'm being targeted like crazy. I need to actually find the guy that's doing that. It's probably all the spellcastery people, right? Ow.
Truly impressive.
Get out of the fire.
Many enemies left to defeat. You are unstoppable.
Ow. Yeah, these assault captains, I think, are the ones that are doing it. Their crews are just spamming massive fire spells everywhere.
Smile with kindness upon my brother.
They have to be stopped. Oh, I won. That was the last dude. All the assault captains are retreating.
So busy. They've forgotten to protect this spot. I suppose I can look after it.
Oddly familiar voice actor, but that did not seem to match the appearance of the dude. There's Dong Zhuo. Weirdo. What, you got a giant... What is that? What even is that weapon? It's like a chest or a horned helm on an end of a chain. He looks like a good guy, doesn't he? What a positive force for the world, probably. Anyway, now the yellow turbans are level 15. Which is still not fantastic news for me, but I can... Oh. I'm accidentally near this location. Huh. Well then. I didn't plan it this way, but I actually went to the other side of the Ritual Tools quest. So I can just wander over there and finish beating up whatever weird pot they have. So the way that items work is that their quality is denoted additionally by what color butterfly is flying around it, because there's a... Looks like every single item in the environment has a butterfly. Supposed to be a chest right here? And it's just a giant box. Box traps. You can acquire items by setting box traps and allowing for a certain amount of time to pass. After setting a box trap, try checking it after completing a mission or other tasks. I'm pretty sure I'm never going to do the hunting part of this game. It sounds like one of those parts of the thing that isn't even remotely fun sounding. Well, I'm one that often does like all the crap I can do in the game. I think this one looks like it's full of some really uninteresting fluff that I'm going to just sidestep for everyone's benefit, really. I'm basically just going to be focused on completing the current story objective and whatever side things I can do along the way that will weaken that current story objective. And then depending on how the difficulty feels and stuff like that, I might scale the difficulty up or something like that. I don't know. Already on hard, which should probably be enough. I'm gonna try to be smart about it and not jump directly into the yellow turban zone when they're like 20 levels higher than me. Seems non-optimal. I'm so sorry, horse. Although, do you do that before? No, he doesn't. Yeah, he does wait until the entire thing's empty. I was just imagining that. Something weird going on at the bottom edges of these things. Did that castle look strange? I'm here to screw up your ritual things. Which actually might be over there. There's a cluster of red enemies over here. Oh, yep, there's a pot. Oh my goodness. They're gonna be mad at me, aren't they? Hi!
Touch the altar! If it gets broken, our troops will vanish. No, I mean... Oh, just don't touch it!
I'm gonna break your altar. I'm gonna break your altar. Ow. Ow. Rude. Just completely focused on the altar. Oh, I'm actually locked on that guy. No, stop doing that. There we go. Break the altar! Yes!
Hope the Puyang altar is still intact.
Oh my god, what was happening there? Some sort of tragedy was occurring. Ah, you're level 11. Sounds awful convenient to me. Put you over... Oh no. You? Okay. That's a fast travel location. Oh, I'm level 12.
The soldiers I created have disappeared. My alt.
You're going which way exactly? No. That way.
Must have been destroyed.
The destruction of ritual tools has made mysterious troops at Guangzhong disappear. Where's Guangzhong? Not necessarily relevant to my current tactics, I just am curious in general about these things. Stats? Oh, it's in his actual base. So that's great news. Oh, right trigger is jump. So this guy historically just does a bunch of tricks. He's actually he's generally a really entertaining first mission in most of the Dynasty Warriors games, because it's just, it always comes down to like which weird tricks they've come up with for that game. Like oftentimes you'll have a bunch of fire going everywhere, and then other times you'll have like, you have ghost troops is a recurring thing, I think, which is that he has an entire army of illusions, and if you destroy the thing causing the illusion, then those enemies just basically despawn. Whoopsie. Ow.
The enemy greatly. All units march.
It will weaken them, but I don't want to deal with them. Not single-handedly. Do you auto-run, please? Alright, well, I'll do it myself.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
Well, the captain's wandering around. I think there's also games where he summons like a windstorm or something, and you can't go in certain directions unless you defeat what's causing the windstorm.
All units march.
Y'all take back my base. I worked on this. Rude. Destroy entire group of enemies, please.
Your time's up.
Is it mine now? Can I have it? Oh, you're gonna regret the choice to not die. That's a choice, right? Generally, people choose not to die. That's how it works. These guys are just standing over here. Is that gonna break when I hit it? It wasn't. I was a little worried it was just gonna explode on me. It's hard to explain the appeal of Dynasty Warriors. They're really strange games. Obviously, there's an audience for them because they're on 9 now, and that's not even counting the like 30 spin-off games and sequels and expansions and so on. An obvious thing is that like it's not about technical combat complexity, that's for sure. A lot of it's map navigation, weirdly. It's just getting a whole bunch of goals and wanting to take out all those different goals and running around the map. It's kind of the same reason why somebody might play MMOs, I guess, is when you're running around and you're just doing a bunch of quests and stuff like that. But also there's just like, there's like a fun, oops. There's sort of like this entertaining element of the combat that's just sort of cathartic because you were just destroying things in a way, hyper-imagined, ridiculous sort of way that doesn't make any sense. I wouldn't mind if Dynasty Wars was more tactical and intense, and like I wouldn't mind. It actually don't. It might even be interesting if somebody made like a weird Dynasty Warriors Dark Souls hybrid where there was like really intense, weighty, important combat, but also you were doing these huge, giant map-spanning objectives. Wow, He-Mao's going to just die. He's not holding his own at the moment. One unfortunate thing is that they changed the combat system again. Dynasty Warriors 6 had a Renbu system where you just kind of would just keep chaining attacks forever. Whereas most of the franchise has a system where you would hit like you'd have a square combo or the X combo, I guess, and then you'd have Y attacks would be your heavy attacks. So X would be light, Y would be heavy, but the heavies would also be combo finishers. So you'd be like XXY or XXXY. Like all the X's would be one continuous combo that always are the same each step along the way, but then the Y would be a combo finisher that would change relatively heavily from combo to combo. I probably have Dynasty Warriors 3 or 4 most burned into my head, and then those ones, like your combat against an enemy would there's usually a pretty heavy pattern for how these combos went from character to character. Like XY would be a stun, XXY I think would be a launch, XXXY... Actually no, I don't know what XXY was, but 3X's and a Y would be a large sweeping attack, so it was really good for, especially for an early character, for clearing out enemies. Then 4 X's and a Y would be a launching attack, where you could then hit Y again to follow them into the air and hit them while you're up there. And then oftentimes 5 X's and a Y was usually the highest combo you could get on a character, I think. And that would be usually some kind of like multi-hit, like heavy attack that was often really good for fighting enemy commanders. So different combos kind of serve different purposes, and there was kind of like a Zen pattern to follow while being in combat. This one's a bit different. Y is always kind of this. So it's like X, Y. Or X, 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 Y. It's like, I can hit Y whenever I do it, and it's kind of the same thing. So it's just a finisher you do at the end of your combo. But they changed things with this new thing, with the, this right bumper plus button thing sort of enables me to do different combos. And that's why you keep seeing me launch a dude. And then I chase him in the air, and then when you see me chase him, when I chase him to the air, I'm still just hitting X a lot. But then when I chase them down to the ground, that weird little rush thing happens. This one, that's me hitting Y, and I rush down after them to continue the combo instead of letting them just fall harmlessly. This guy likes to say this a lot, doesn't he? I feel like he shouted it like 17 times in a row or something. There we go. I just decided that this... Wow. That de-leveled the enemy a lot. That wasn't really even my goal. Now I'm level 13 and the enemy's level 8. I guess I should go defeat the leader. I'm just so bummed this is single player. Because this going around with a friend on the map and clearing a bunch of objectives to take out the bad guy, like, would just be so much more fun in co-op, wouldn't it? But maybe they couldn't get it to run. I mean, I've seen footage now of the console version, and wow, what a nightmare! Like it's not running. Just running straight at the leader. This could be a very bad idea. This could go super poorly for me. He's shooting magic at me already. Ow! Oh fuck!
Oh heavens, grant me your strength.
Okay, this thing needs to die. There we go. I need to... he was shooting so much dangerous magic at me, I'm like, I have to destroy his entire... whatever that thing is in the middle.
An altar has been destroyed. Now we will be unable to demonstrate our true might.
What a bizarre voice. Come on. There we go. He was shooting like spells at me and crap like that. That's not gonna fly. That was gonna go super poorly for me.
I feel my strength fading. Another altar has been destroyed.
I think the ongoing gimmick is that he's supposed to be... I think the Dynasty Warriors franchise wants you to like this guy, but also think he's a fraud. He's the leader of a rebellion of peasants, and the games generally to characterize that rebellion as being a reasonable rebellion. Like, they seem to imply that the rebels are in the right, and that the Han Dynasty has major problems that need to be addressed. I don't know why I'm focused on this guy so much. So Zhang Xiao is like the leader of that group, and you're supposed to kind of sympathize with him, but the character himself is like a massive fraud that organized people under his wing by impressing him with like magic tricks that are all fake and stuff like that. So you kind of, whenever you fight him, it always goes around, it always involves like dispelling his magic and destroying his replications and his falsities and his illusions, and then realizing that his support might be false or various other things. That hurt. That fucking hurt. Ow. Ow. Bro. What does this do?
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
Oh, it's fantastic. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. Ow. Please don't hurt me with your wind. Oh boy. Can't hit it. Ow. Oh, I died. I didn't die, apparently. How do you die in this game? I never... Am I really that lucky?
Forward! Show the enemy no mercy!
As I blow everything up. Oh, I went for the Y because I thought it was going to work. I can't lock onto him. What's going on with that? What's going on there? Ow. Okay, I need to not do that. He weirdly seems incapable of killing me. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Forward! Show the enemy no
Okay, Zhang Ba, you need to stop. You need to stop. Get yourself under control, man. Everyone's worried about you. Oh. He's weirdly evasive and hard to hit. Am I supposed to defeat his random dudes first? Cleared. Zhang Zhao seems weird. He's like I can't. Ow. He does massive damage to me. He's pretty aggressive. I think attacking him head on is actually a really bad idea at the moment. It's not working out for me, and I'm burning through my healing supplies in a way that I really don't want to be.
I shall personally see to its defense. You're finished.
There we go. If I take out the locals, then our guys will gain support. His will lose support. The base should sort of weaken. Okay, so it is different. It is different people apparently. That's not the same name. If they're just all voiced by the same guy because they're playing the same clip. I mean, I'm happy to hear that we're apparently, yeah, let's go that way. I mean, apparently my guys are feeling good about this offensive, because they keep chatting about how we're going to kick their asses. I need to get out of here before I die. Okay, that time it is Zhang Ba. Evidently, I'm making a mistake by not going all in on where they're going, and they're just going to keep yelling until I come back. Look at the names, the 17,000 overlapping names, because it doesn't know who to show. That's funny. There's a lot of guys over here. I'm just gonna hit all of them. My thing was full again. That guy, he gets focused. Oh, I just kind of, I had a feeling that if I just started the attack, I'd find my target, my proper target midway through, and I did.
To lose this position, I shall personally see to its defense.
There we go.
The rocks have been stopped. The southern defenses are no longer impenetrable.
His voice sounds bizarre. The rocks have been stopped. Yellow Turban's morale decreased. What level is he now? 8? I don't know if he'll drop below that. Oop. Yeah, I've got to be smarter about this. I thought I'd get away with just running straight towards the leader at their current level. But he still does damage. He doesn't give a shit. Let's maybe fix the audio balance a little bit. There we go. I think I made the voice volume a little too loud compared to the rest of it. I was trying to make the voices stand out better during conversations compared to the loud music in the background, but it's making a lot of these fights sound really weird, where the echo voice is the only thing you can hear and not any of the other stuff going on. Hello. My health is still low, so this refills automatically. Bad news for you. Oh, he's down. Is it bad that Xiao Dun's voice actor is making me excited to change characters once I unlock another one? I was thinking I could change to Shi Hao Yuan next chapter, but I think that I'd have to start his whole story over. So if I want to play a character, I have to play them right when they get unlocked. Otherwise, I think I have to start over their entire story, which is a bit of a setback. My Musa's about to fill up again. There we go. Yeah, this is an abusable strategy.
Your time's up.
Your time's up. What? Not now. Or ever, honestly. I probably will never fish. But that was a really... I guess I just walked close to some water, and the game was really psyched about that. Up in the air. I may have developed a favorite combo.
To lose this position, I shall personally see to its defense.
That was weird. The camera started spinning. That might have been a joystick thing. It might have gotten stuck in a slightly tilted position. It clears this place out. Ma Midi. I think his enemies disappeared. They didn't know who to fight. You guys stuck out there or something? Wei Shu, Spear Captain, Liu Hua, Pei Yuan Shao. Let's fight these guys. They're gonna be in my way, because they're probably pumping up the morale of the local area. I misjudged which way I was going.
Give me the awesome power to control lightning bolts with my fingertips.
Uh-oh. He's summoning lightning. Yeah, I need to kill his guys. Lightning is originating as Liu Hua's position. Uh-oh. I better carefully avoid any of that damage. Oh god, all those sparkles are him being about to hit me with lightning. Let's use a vitality powder. I was hoping I'd find heals in the environment because I'm kind of eating through my supplies here. Wow. Are those gonna hit them? Because that's super abusable. Look how much the lightning is after me right now. Oh my god. Halo. Good news is when you use the Muso attack, you're invincible normally, so I should be able to get away with this for a little while.
Your time's up.
I need to find his local spellcasting thing, though. Oh, get out of that. Oh, man. Woo. A rain of bad news showered upon me.
Lightning has been stopped. The enemy will be able to breach us from the east now.
Oh, yeah, they will. Just gonna, clear you guys out a little bit. Everyone has really meaty health bars in this game. Even regular enemies often have like a secondary bar, which is a surprise. I'm almost certainly burning through my healing items way faster than I ever should be. I think I'm doing a bad job. Although it is hard mode. So I'll blame that on everything. It says there's a box over here. Did I find it? Is it on top of a building? Hi, guy. It's gone. I guess I found it. I don't remember what I looted. Things are progressing. Ooh, is Zhang Jia? No, that's the leader. The other guy's in there too, though. I want to take out the named officers around the keep if I can, because he's kind of powerful. He was causing damage. Although I might be able to upgrade my armor somewhere if I get enough actual income. I don't know if that's destructible. My god, Zhangba. He's just very excited about our progress, obviously. Oh no, I've used a ladder. I've betrayed myself. I'm so sorry, everyone. I made a promise and I didn't keep it.
I messed up. I just need to hold out for aid.
Ho Cheng's in trouble. I'm coming. Oh, it's the hat guy. He needs to die.
Heavens, grant me the providence of the howling wind.
Actual real life historical figure has been summarized as the hat guy. I'm sure that he feels really accomplished. Did he just die that fast? Damn. Damn.
The wind has died. This will significantly weaken our defenses in the north.
Very specifically focused on this guy, apparently. There we go.
Afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
Yeah, he went down significantly faster than I expected. You're still over there, though. Hey, Yan Chao.
Forward! Show the enemy no mercy!
I wonder what's going on with names like that. Like the leader of the Han, really important character, is named Yuan Shao, but that guy's name is Pei Yuan Shao. But Yuan Shao is one word instead of two. I wonder if they're actually related names or if they're just both anglicized the same way. Is that the right word for that? Those guys were on a roof. You telling me they just jumped down off the wall like Chinese soldiers were just that badass? They just jump off of the entire castle walls? I mean, I do, but I don't expect the random peons to do that. Peon, a word I learned from this game. Well, this franchise. They're throwing more elements at me. Hailstorms. Is that just going to be everywhere?
Forward! Show the enemy no mercy!
You get my undivided attention, sir. Are we taking hailstorm damage? I can't tell how the hail works. It just says that hail exists.
We will be unable to prevent enemy attacks from the west now.
I guess I don't have to know how the hail works now. There we go. Wanted whatever he was dropping. How often can you save? Not right now. I'm just worried that if I die, it might go all the way back.
Know how to fight. An amazing display of skill. If there's anything you wish, name it.
I've killed all of your locals. Nope, level 8 is his minimum, apparently. I've killed all of his named officers in the area and he hasn't gone down. But at least now there'll be some support. I won't be standing completely alone. Can't save.
I shall personally see to its defense.
I'm not sure how often you're allowed to save. I'm a little worried.
Show the enemy.
I might very abruptly have to start over a significant amount of the game. And I'm just wondering what's destructible around here. Look at all these pots. Surprising amount of little detail in here.
Take the attack to the enemy. Forward!
Mahmidi, you're supposed to fight. You're just standing over there. Like, I'm gonna hold the square, you guys, with my 0 soldiers. Just gonna stand right here. What we do. You know, I thought I'd have support, but actually, is anyone actually in there fighting him? Is it? Did anyone actually come over to help? He yells that a lot. Is he currently in there? Am I just missing that? Oh yeah, there's somebody in here. Ow. Ow. Oh my god. Son of a bitch. I'm starting to wonder if you can actually die or not, because I feel like I've gotten to minimum health multiple times now. They give you a free ride on the first run or something?
To lose this position, I shall personally see to its defense.
Excuse me, little room.
Show the enemy
No mercy! Just in case you guys didn't hear it the first 17 times, you just thought he'd reiterate it real quick. Why can't... What? It's very dodgy, and I can't... Oh, I can lock onto him. Okay, how does my health work? How do I keep stopping at exactly 0? Where's my character screen? I'm at 1 hit point. How? So I am stopping at 1. I'm not crazy. I wonder if the game if I'm not allowed to die right now, or if the game just doesn't want me to die right now. I don't know. Or I mean, like, am I unable to die right now, or is it something else weird? Like, maybe you always stop at 1 hit point, but then the next hit kills you, and like maybe it's a little like last chance part of the game that hasn't been explained. I don't know. All I know is I'm completely out of healing items, and I take a lot of damage. I might need to get some damn armor. Problem is I'm like constantly on the verge of dying. I guess I'll warp out and head back in. I need to visit a shop. This is probably not the most reasonable shop to visit, but maybe I can turn in a quest.
Welcome, welcome.
You can buy vitality powder, it's just very expensive. Oops, I pressed something. Oh.
Do please come again.
Do please come again. Let's give you... How many did you want?
Thank you very much.
You really saved me. Apparently there's many other things you can craft.
I will
Okay.
not stop until I slay the yellow turban leader Zhang Xiao. There is no room in this land for those who operate outside the law.
Sudden reminder of the objective.
Hey, get on in here.
So I'm using the cutlass. I can buy the cutlass EX, which does 20 more damage. There's a long halberd, which I think is for a different character. Longbow gem quality wolf fang. I assume the halberd is for Jihao Yuan. Only 20 more damage is actually kind of a bummer. Shit. Did I just buy the wrong... No, I didn't. It went away, so I was highlighting something else. I had a panic moment of like, am I wearing the wrong thing now? So 6 more defense, 20 more attack. Somehow the weapon gives you defense. Sure. I have points to spend here. Could just go all in on hit points. Getting not actually a huge number of bonus hit points. You get 1 hit point per point spent. Whereas your attack... could kind of go either way. Defense is probably the way to go right now. I take shocking amounts of damage. Your upgrade points were spent to upgrade the ability. That's what I was going for. I'm like, please save. I just need this game to save, please. Are you joking with that voice acting?
What just happened? Soldiers just appeared out of nowhere.
Wait, he summoned fake... Did he summon mysterious... What? Oh, I just got the experience. Oh, I was supposed to do this quest. And then he was going to summon the ghost soldiers at the end as like a surprise. But I already destroyed the ghost soldiers, I think. Oh no, is that not my base? I have to warp in pretty far away.
That was quite a spectacle. Truly amazing.
Evidently, the base outside doesn't count. The base has been captured. What base? Oh, did it? No. Is it just telling me the base I'm at right now got captured? How do I get these guys to go inside and help fight? They're like standing outside. It's weird. I acquired a stalactite. Wait, what? That's not a resource type. I just collected a stalactite as like a crafting material. What does that even mean? What is it made of? I mean, it's probably made of limestone. It's just weird to specifically, like, I got a stalactite, specifically. Oh, I need a stalactite. Why? Why do you need this a weirdly lumpy water deposited thing? Shit. I'm sorry, everybody. It wants me to go to fight Zhang Liang. I have the wrong... Apparently I have like the wrong thing selected. Yeah, go that way, dummy. Can I... Sorry, can I teleport there now? Was that icon... Where'd that... No, bring it back. Oh, it goes away when I'm... I can't teleport there, can I? No. Oh. I saw the giant green icon. I'm like, oh, wait, does that... Did we take his actual base? An amusing thing that happens sometimes in these games, especially on higher difficulties, is that sometimes the final boss is so hard to kill that you can win the rest of the board before they're dead, which means like it'll go so far sometimes as like the actual enemy HQ will be your it'll be your team's base now. So every single part of the zone will be highlighted as being on your team, including the enemy's HQ, but in the middle of that HQ that you now own, there's just like one... There's just one poor enemy leader that just won't die.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
It's neat having a day-night cycle. It's just not a part of the franchise normally. It's just a weird thing to suddenly realize is here.
Amazing. You sure know how to fight.
You betcha. Ish. Oh! The density of bad news over here. Hi, guys. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Kind of a private party. Yeah, I'm sure you will understand.
Your time's up. Destroy the enemy. I won't let anyone thwart our advance.
Carving through that base is amazing. The guy has a really weirdly deep, raspy voice, but he looks like a really just like skinny, awkward kid. Oh. Are those archers? No, it's just like a weird formation that's not currently moving forward. So I actually got my wish. I was hoping I would like level up or something for a full heal.
Destroy the enemy. I won't let anyone thwart our advance.
There we go. Let's give Zhang Jiao another go.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march.
Health bar being full means you're in trouble. It's too bad that they took away the ability to recharge your Muso manually. You can't hold B to just charge it up over time by just standing somewhere. They probably realized that's like really overpowered. Oh, he defeated all of his other opponents. Gotta just go heavy on him. His spells are effective. Can't even... I don't know why the game won't let me lock onto him. It's really weird. It's kind of a problem, because locking on's actually really helpful. Is that his weird ability? It's like, I can't be locked onto. Haha, I'm so conniving. And he actually evades out of combos. God damn, you're durable, man. If I hit him long enough, maybe I'll get him all the way to another enemy, another ally, so that they'll help. You're down a health bar, buddy. Good news. He can't fight back if I keep the combo going forever, which is desperately what I need to have happen, because he's way more powerful than I am. He can like 3-shot me.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march.
There we go. Is that it? That's it. Yellow Turban suppressed, right?
Beasts of a Han, this land in which our comrades are made to suffer, the heavens will never allow it to stand.
That'll clear out the map pretty fast, won't it? Let's see, toggle info. Yep. A whole lot of red just became white. So all those ones are retreating.
Zhang Zhao, head of the Yellow Turbans, has been defeated. Justice prevails. Oh, you're the one that slew Zhang Zhao. I know the Emperor will be pleased with your service. It seems like a waste to have a capable hero such as yourself toiling away as a local official. I would like to summon you to Luoyang and introduce you to the Emperor. What do you say?
I appreciate your kind offer. However, even without Zheng Jiao, the Yellow Turbans continue to sow chaos throughout the land. I feel my presence is still needed here for the time being.
You are much too important to be dealing with such a trivial matter. Leave it to the volunteer corps. Master Dong Zhuo also speaks quite highly of you. So forget about that nonsense, and I will see you in Luoyang.
He makes it sound so easy to put down this rebellion. Does he have any idea what it really entails? If we simply look the other way, it'll be like letting the land be overrun by a plague of locusts.
Cao Cao, you're not actually going to listen to him, are you?
All right. This could be a good opportunity for us to deal with the causes behind this rebellion. Of course, we cannot ignore the strife throughout the land. However, there are others that can deal with it. This may be just the chance that we've been looking for.
I see. You want to expel the corruption that has taken root within Luoyang. Cao Cao, you should proceed as you see fit. Whatever you decide, we will be there to watch your back.
I know I can always count on you both to be there for me.
The way it usually goes is we stay here on the map, don't we? Is that how this works? In encyclopedia terms, eunuchs? Okay. So I think the idea is that we just roll right back into the map, basically, right? You can now play as Guan Yu. And Zheng Fei, Huang Gai, Dong Zhuo, Zheng Jiao, Han Dong. Oh my god, Sheng Pu. Yeah, let's save our progress real quick. That's a big expansion of characters.
Through the valiant efforts of the Imperial and Volunteer forces, Zhang Jiao, founder of the Way of Peace, is defeated. The Yellow Turban Rebellion is ended. But the longed-for peace did not return. At the capital of Luoyang, the eunuchs faced off against the faction made up of the relatives of the Emperor. Using this as an excuse, Yuan Chao and others raid the Imperial Palace, killing the eunuchs. Under cover of this confusion, Dong Zhuo of Shilian leads his forces to the capital. He seizes control of the Emperor, appoints himself Prime Minister, and proceeds to take control and to tyrannize the country. The lords soon began to feel themselves in danger.
This is important. It actually changes the course of how this playthrough might work if I unlock characters from other factions along the way.
Curses! That blasted Dong Zhuo has used the confusion to seize control of the Emperor. All our efforts in getting rid of the 10 eunuchs have been wasted. Any within the palace who dared stand up to his tyranny have been executed. The rest are all too fearful to do anything about it. This is most lamentable. We must slay him with all haste and rescue the Emperor!
That is most admirable of you, Yuan Shao. So, when are you planning to actually make your move? Everybody knows you are the leader behind the anti-Dong Zhuo movement. If you do not participate, we will likely miss out on our best opportunity.
Well, it's not as easy as you make it sound. Dong Zhuo is protected by the mighty Lu Bu. We have to find some way of getting past him first.
He doesn't seem to have much of an aptitude for subtlety. I could hear him all the way down the road. Cao Cao, we received a message from Dong Zhuo. It seems he wishes to meet you. Of course, I'm not sure I trust him at all.
It only makes sense that he wants to keep an eye on us. Our lord is old friends with Yuan Shao, and we all know how outspoken he can be.
If Yuan Shao decides to sit back and watch, we'll lose the chance to make our move. We need to find a way to force his hand. As such, I feel now is the time for us to seize the opportunity that lies before us.
Huh. Finally, we're making our move. In that case, let us in on what you've got planned.
There are two ways to get rid of Dong Zhuo. We can raise an even larger army to crush him, or we can use more subtle methods to bring him down from within. It would be rather difficult to raise the army necessary to defeat him. Therefore, that leaves us with the other option.
How do you propose we take him out from within? Don't tell me you...
We sneak into Luoyang Castle and assassinate him. Yuan Shao is incapable of such a task, and we have no other choice. Which means, I must do it myself.
I think I see what you're planning, Cao Cao. However, I'll be the one to assassinate Dong Zhuo. You don't have a problem with that, right?
Very well. I know I can count on you for this mission. I'll show you the way to Luoyang Castle. According to Yuan Shao, Dong Zhuo is accompanied by the mighty warrior Lu Bu. Be sure to stay out of his way. Zhang Liao is guarding Dong Zhuo's palace. He is well known throughout the land for his bravery. We must approach with caution.
God damn, you guys are level 22? Was I supposed to be level 22 right now? I am not level 22, as it turns out. It might surprise you. Do I have upgrade points to spend? Boop, boop, boop. The defense needs to be fixed. I'm curious, though. Okay, so by the way, Yuan Shao, he's much more like what I was expecting from the voice acting of this entire game. That just completely absurd, cartoonish, crazy, as opposed to weirdly restrained and boring. Unfortunately, it sounds like every single character is just reading from the script. Like, all the voice actors sound like they're just sight reading the entire script, like, and they've never read it before. And then just like, read this, but do a voice, you know, like a Let's Player. That's what the voice acting unfortunately sounds like, and I'm not psyched about that. The script's also kind of garbage, because the script is like a whole bunch of people being like, we must do this now. Oh no, this has happened. Now this is what needs to be done. And it's really utilitarian. They're just explaining the next step over and over again. There's like no personality really, or it's just so bare bones. It's weird. I'm gonna go check out the character select screen though, just because I'm curious. I'm souring on this game a bit, so I'm thinking there probably won't be multiple playthroughs in this thing. I'll probably just do one run through the story. I don't think it'll maintain itself otherwise. So I'm curious. Oh, Dang it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that I might be able to jump between different factions midway through the playthrough. But I'm only unlocking these characters in... So, like, beating Chapter 1 unlocked all the Chapter 1 characters for me, basically, even though they're from other factions, which is a bit of a bummer. So I was hoping to be able to play as other characters along the way. It looks like this chapter, though, we're going to unlock Dion Wei and someone else I don't remember the name of immediately, so at least we'll have those guys. So I'll switch between some of these characters as we unlock them, but unfortunately, if I want to play characters from other factions, I do have to go back to Chapter 1. That's a bummer. I was hoping we'd be unlocking them for Chapter 2, which does not appear to be the case. Select Chapter 2. Yeah. Oh, why'd you... Oh, no. Yeah. Wow, I can't even go back to the characters I already had, can I? What a weirdly restrictive setup they made here. We might be Xiaodun for a while. I don't know. I was going to take the option if it was offered. Alright, so I will say I am souring on this game a little bit. My initial attack against that camp with all the archers and stuff like that, and be like, oh shit, I took some hits, and like trying to being all scrappy and running around solving problems, was more fun than most of what came after. Like episode 1, I was like, all right, yeah, I can see this working. But episode 2, it's definitely a lot of just doing the same stuff I was doing in episode 1, and I don't know. The combat doesn't feel very impactful or satisfying as much as it sometimes does. I'm definitely following the one combo a lot because the other options don't necessarily even help that much. Confirm what facilities are available at the city.
Excuse me.
Did you hear about hideaways? They're usually secluded houses. Okay. Said that the being... Okay, the dialogue just auto-proceeds before I can say it out loud.
Excuse me.
I wish I could own a hideaway, he says. So we're searching for a hideaway. I think one thing that's actually kind of a drag is just that, like, I'm taking damage super fast on my health, but then my options for healing are actually really weak. Like, a vitality powder only heals like 1/3 of my health bar and requires farming to get. And people don't seem to be dropping buns. Because in the normal games...
Suspicious characters lurking about? Don't let your guard down for an instant.
Is Zhang Liao around? Oh, right.
I will let the others on watch know.
Right, Zhang Liao worked for Dong Zhuo, didn't he? So he... oh yeah, so if we get spotted, we're in trouble. If I were braver, I'd slay Dong Zhuo myself. Yeah, just loudly declare that, why don't you? Aren't you in his castle right now? So, in the previous games, people would drop meat buns and stuff like that. It's just random food items that would drop on the floor and heal you. And I don't think those are dropping for the most part. And so I run out of health, and before long I'm like, oh shit, I'm out of health, what do I do? And then I run around avoiding combat a lot, trying to figure out how to deal with the health problem. So I actually might go the opposite way. I was talking about maybe going higher in difficulty if the game's easy. I actually might drop lower in difficulty because challenge might cease to be the priority, and just enjoyment might become the priority. And if I lose health that fast, well, and then I have to fight it. If I lose that health that fast and then don't have ways of healing it, and then I fight an enemy that takes 5,000 hits to kill and can two-shot me, then I don't know if that'll really be good, any more conducive to making this enjoyable. Well, I might err towards easier. Problem is if the game's too easy, then I can just run straight to the boss without doing any of the other objectives, and then that defeats the purpose of everything, basically. Dongi Temples is indeed the gorgeous scenic area of rumors. The view alone alleviates the wary. Doji Temple's not here, far from here. Invitation to a scenic spot. Not far from here, he says. It's like way the hell over there. And that'll somehow help me assassinate the tyrant? There's a retired assassin over here. So our goal is to kill the tyrant here inside the castle. That's interesting. I'm not super familiar with the scenario, actually. I think it's one of those way specific scenarios that I'm not used to seeing. I'm gonna check out this retired assassin. I think Cao Cao does try to assassinate Dong Zhuo before the Battle of Hulao Gate, but if you're playing as Yan Shao or Liu Bei or Sun Quan or basically all the other empires, then you just I don't know why I'm not using my horse. I think you just go straight to Hulao Gate with nothing happening. So it goes Yellow Turban Rebellion, Hulao Gate are usually like the first two battles of the game. But I think that Wei has other stuff to handle. Li Feng's unit has defeated Hu Feng. Who's Li Feng? Well, that was the good sound, so that must have been that was my guy defeating their guy, I think. Where the hell even are they? China. It's very big. I don't know where that fight was happening. Ooh, lovely musician. Kai Wenji. I believe that's a recruitable character. If I go over there, I might be able to play as Kai Wenji as a change of pace from Xiaodun.
I was pretty dangerous in the past, but then I took an arrow in the knee. Hey, this is no laughing matter. I need medicine, or it really hurts.
Really? I watched 5 seconds of Kingdom Come Deliverance, I think, and I saw a arrow in the knee joke in that one immediately too. I'm like, what? Are we still doing this? It's been like 7 years, guys. Completing this mission will reveal a safe route to Luoyang Palace. Deliver the vitality powder to the 5 vitality power? Damn. 640 experience.
That's great. Thank you. It really does hurt, so please be quick.
Son of a bitch. Looks like we're collecting that now. I can't teleport anywhere out here, right? No. Gotta take the long way if I want to go that way around. I guess I'll go to her next, because I don't even know. Oh, 2 of our guys were defeated. Oh, but 1 of our guys defeated them. Wow, a lot of stuff is happening out there, apparently. Is there any kind of scouting tower nearby? I'm just like, where am I gonna get all this vitality powder from? I could buy it like for 500 each, I guess. Seems non-ideal. Discovered a cluster of ruby, I think it said. Oh, hey. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just casually picking up a bunch of ruby off the side of the road. That's how mining works. Oh my goodness, there really is a cluster of it. I'm not sure if this was the ideal way to handle resource gathering. I'm trying to figure out if I'm misusing the game's healing systems or if it really is just weirdly unhelpful. Or maybe I can find some kind of heal over time mechanic. If I get an item that heals me over time, that would actually solve a lot of my problems. I take a few hits, then I'm permanently down on health until I find enough crafting materials to then take to a shop to then craft a healing item, which seems a bit excessive. This would reveal some map. I'm not going to the ground at all. That was just a really long air combo. I want to fight this guy. It's behind me. He's fixating on everybody else. Hello. Going up?
This land belongs to me now.
Is it an important base, though? There's not even, like, a base here. They said I captured an important base. I'm not sure if I believe them. Maybe they just mean the bridge is the base? We are at the base of the bridge, I suppose. Lovely musician. Let's see about that.
This is quite the bride.
This will change the position of enemies within Puoyang.
I've been surrounded by bandits. If only I had heeded my father's warning.
That's great vocal performance. Yeah, that I'm almost certain that everyone's reading the script for the first time and they just went with that take. I have been surrounded by bandits. You could hear that if like you could see why somebody would say it that way if they went into the sentence thinking that they're maybe talking about their upbringing. Like I grew up surrounded by bandits. Like I have been surrounded by bandits. That matches. But like I've been surrounded by bandits is what actually is happening because she's been ambushed. Is what's happened. It's not. She's not talking. She's not talking pensively about her past. She's literally currently surrounded by bandits. But the person doing the dialogue probably didn't know that until after they'd read the dialogue. But they only get one run.
You better hope that you don't encounter us again, though.
Because on top of...
Thank you for helping me. You fight with such beauty and grace. Just seeing you out there hasn't understood. I shall play it for you when we return to Luoyang.
That was weird. I ran into her and she said a line of dialogue and that overrode what she was saying.
Things turned out nicely.
That was super weird.
All right, nice going, cousin.
All right, that made me more powerful and him weaker because reasons. Dare I visit this scenic spot that's way out in the middle of nowhere? How many objectives are there? They're like way out there. Li Feng, Wen Chao. Guess I should actually look at the objectives if I want. Hunting lessons. I mean, my goal is more anything that would make assassinating the tyrant weaker. Retired assassin would do that. I assume hunting lessons would not, because why would it? That'd be really weird. Discovering the hideaway would weaken him, right? Or maybe it wouldn't. Weird. I don't know what those ones are. Seems like the thing to focus on is a retired assassin. That does weaken him. But in order to do a retired assassin, I need to find healing food? Discovered the base's supplies. Where? What is that prompt about? Like, pop-ups happen everywhere, but I'm not sure if they really have the context that they're supposed to have. Is it just talking about this location? It said discovered the base's supplies. Oh! Is it these random boxes that showed up? Spirit pill. Topaz. Getting a lot of topaz circlets. Let's see here. Topaz circlets. What are you? I need to know. We are heavy on items already. Greatly increases all of your abilities for a limited time. I have 3 of those. Vitality pill. I have vitality pills. Okay. Larger amount of health. It requires ginger. We need licorice root, ginger, and whatever that one requires. It doesn't currently tell me. For some reason, I must not have to scroll for it yet. Gems, frost gems, scrolls, accessories. Materials. I have 1 licorice root. Topaz circlet. I have 16. It can be sold for a high price. That's probably the way to go, is I need to find these items that can be sold, sell those off, and use those items in order to get what I need. I can warp back without any real cost right now. Or can I? Is that even a warp point right now? Do I have to go back to this spot? I can go... I haven't been there yet, have I? But I can go there. Interesting. Cedar leaf. This is all gonna be common... I don't want common lumber, I want licorice. I need to find some, like, farmable location for it, apparently. He really likes to say that. I'm kind of hoping he dies soon. Wait, Zangba's an enemy now, isn't he? He will die. Ah. Merry Christmas, everyone. I gotta say, slowly navigating a map to try to find the licorice root and not knowing where to find it is like weirdly like, this is like the antithesis of the Dynasty Warriors formula, isn't it? It's just like so weird that this is a core piece of gameplay, is like slowly poking around for obscure resources on a map. I don't know if that was the right call to make. I'm going backwards now. I'm literally going backwards. What is that? What is that? I was right by a gate a moment ago, wasn't I? I wonder if it'd be more effective at this point just to pay for what I want. Wait, what was that? Is that all lumber? Common lumber. Oh shit, cedar leaf, also known as probably, like, uncommon lumber. BRB. I gotta go visit the scenic site. Trying to figure out what the story context is for this quest I'm on right now, because they're like, yeah, go check out this scenic location, and the context is like, oh, we can't go there because there's a nightmare number of like enemies everywhere, and we're at war right now. It's like, how do those two things fit together, I wonder. And this cedar leaf that's purple is really easy to find, despite the color seemingly implying that it's rare. I should probably find out what you craft out of it. Oh! Hi! Where'd you come from?
You're finished.
There you go. Done with you? That was just rude, frankly. You can advance time or cook. Ooh. I don't have anything to cook with at the moment, but you can if you want to take part in this hunting mechanic. Am I even still going the right way? Defeat the elite archer unit. Ooh, that wasn't there before, right? It doesn't even make him weaker, does it? Move to location of the request, it says? What does that mean? I'm a little worried it might teleport me to like the guy who asks you to do it in the first place, which would be might take me really far off course. I'm just gonna ride there. I don't trust you. I don't trust you one bit. a giant horde of bad news hanging out around here. You're not even why I'm here. You just in the way, so I guess you get to die. Seriously though, where are you guys hiding the actual resource I need? It's getting weird now. I need it. I just need that one type of plant. Where do you find it? Is there even a way to find it on my map? I don't know the local area very much. Like, I don't think it's revealed here either. And like, everything's currently on display, so if it was there, it would be there. I just don't locally know how to find the plant I need to craft healing items.
Now is the time to attack.
There's the leader. Hey, you. Oh, it's Yelly Man. Oh, let's kill the shit out of Yelly Man. He won't shut up. You tortured me for an entire mission, you bastard. Up in the air with you. You get special attention, sir. You know what you did. Ah, he's dead. Oh, that feels good. That guy did not know how to stop talking. That's a seizure warning. Jesus. He's dead, but unfortunately there's a completely identical man right next to him that refuses to die. There we go. You guys drop health items that I can use later? No? No, don't move another guy in. I just took this place. How? No, I'm not letting you take it back that fast. I just put the work in. I like this system, the right bumper system. I just wish that they'd used it in conjunction with their normal combat. Because the normal stuff doesn't... Oh, right, all the stuff's here because of the... Actually, I should probably do all this on horseback. So he doesn't randomly put away his weapon midway through. He puts away his weapon when you're running around, and it's like, no, I need the weapon out to break all the boxes that just dropped. Still trying to go here. I've been invited to a scenic spot. Did I kill the archers, I guess? I guess so. You can toggle the entire minimap? Oh, you can toggle the zoom of the minimap. Okay. Zooming in seems like a bad idea. Makes it so you can't see anything on it. I guess maybe when you're zoomed all the... No? I was thinking maybe when you zoomed all the way in, you might have so much fidelity that you could see individual enemies and be able to track down an officer, which often has like a slightly different flashing icon or something. But it kind of just doesn't show people for the most part. Leaf fodder. Isn't that like another way of saying garbage, basically? Instead of garbage, can you give me the item I need, the licorice? Emperor's Respite. I'm fighting like elite mega rare stuff instead of the thing I actually need. Reveal to me important things, please. No? Information obtained about the area. Level 16. Yeah, but can you give me the good information?
Employing women in the capital?
Women? Oh my goodness, the whole world is upside down now. The solemnity of the temple soothes the heart, purifies the heart. Okay.
Be safe out there.
Now that you mention it, Mount Song is just north of here. The view is magnificent.
I hear
Am I just having a chill relaxation vacation right now? Like, what's happening? What is happening? Momentarily forgot how to draw my weapon. Not even joking. Ooh. That's, wow. A lot of meat items. Did I raid all of their food stores and just peace out with that? Really should have this quest selected so it's not sending me the wrong place. You're sending me back where it just was. I can't warp there. Only nearby. I might start live streaming this soon as a way of getting around the kind of monotony. But I want to see it through. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to talk about most of the time. So I might start live streaming this even like within this episode, and then might be talking to chat and answering questions and stuff like that. Pass the time as we kind of grind away at this strange game. Not something I normally do during a Let's Play, but I'm gonna do. I think we're probably gonna get through this one with like streamed sessions and longer episodes. Cause I want to satisfy my curiosity. I think other people want to see this too, but it's also like a very niche, strange playthrough. This guy's very high level. Not that high level, actually. I just remembered what level I am. I'm 16, so I'm actually a little getting there. There you go. Just go up there and die. Really high up there where I can't get... No, there we go. Totally possible. You shut up. Wow, my dudes are all higher level. I must have not done as many quests last mission as they wanted me to, or something. Because everyone's like weirdly high level, like on my team. There we go. I don't know why I ran to him. I'm all bragging about this cool horse summoning mechanic, and then I just slowly run at him instead. Not now, guys.
Capturing the enemy's bases is the key to defeating them.
Thanks, Fan Chow. You've really unlocked the entire art of war. You take their bases, and then you win. Also, maybe you stab some of their dudes. Am I blowing your mind yet? Hey, guys. Bad news.
Let's go capture one of those unsightly positions. Follow me.
Unsightly positions. Getting weirdly judgy over here, aren't we? That'll reveal more map. Just a lot going on around here. We're all centered in the inside of this conflict, but there's a bunch of enemies just all over the place. I think that's how it was structured in previous games too, that were in some of the previous games, even though they're less MMO-y or whatever you want to call this, they still have those just spawn in. I think they still have the weird thing where it's like you start at the inside and you're clearly supposed to assassinate the guy that was inside, but you do so by kind of going outside the base and getting a bunch of stuff down out there. $17. And all of his individual soldiers retreat while the rest of them stay there. Makes perfect sense. You'll find no relief here today. That was a sound. Getting a lot of use to that same Y execute, aren't we? Goodbye. What? Y'all are cheating now. What is going on here? Why can't I take this base? What is actually happening right now? I'm concerned. Don't mind me, horse. I'm just attacking people on top of you. You're probably gonna be fine, right? I just gotta figure out what magic is happening here. How do they keep repopulating this base? It's freaking me out.
This land belongs to me now.
No, it's mine now. Eventually, through perseverance and moderate insanity, you can eventually take the entire base for yourself. All you need is like an infinite patience for abuse, basically. How the hell do I get to the actual objective? I don't think the roads lead to it. Do I just need to ride up the side of the mountain? I'm not above trying. Come on, pro horse. We just gotta Skyrim it up. No, I believe in you. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, yeah. Do that jump. Hit. Natural looking horse jump. Okay. Yeah, this looks fantastic. A+. Uh-oh. Sheer cliff. Oh, no. Okay, I got less faith in this part of the plan. Oh, okay. Let's try this again. Looking at the map, it looks like the south side of the map might be... The south side of the mountain might be more exposed. More gradual and climbable. It might be, yeah. Hello, wildlife. Die, die, die. I'm a good person. I think the map was telling... I think the GPS was telling me to go the wrong way. It was telling me to take the route, the streets that go the wrong way around here. Because none of the paths probably take you directly to it. Licorice? Oh, leaf fodder. I was hoping. Discover a chunk of map. Got a bunch of little spots added to the map. It's this scenic spot, though. Ooh. We're going hardcore rock climbing all of a sudden? And suddenly I'm level at 17. So we're making progress. The extent to which it matters, I'm not sure yet. Please? Yeah. Okay, so basically just this entire side of the hill can be climbed. Maybe the other one could have been too if I went the right way. Oh. Silver wolf pelt. Why would that be here? There we go. Kind of got to like go on a search to find where they put the next grappling hook prompt. Which might... I'm not even sure if they're placed individually. They might be... They might just be like the game interpreting on the fly potential grapple spots, which is alarming because that means, oh god, there may not be like a very deliberate path up. Let's see. Let's go back to these. These felt very deliberate. The weird chain wall. Ah. I keep trying to run that way. Wrong button. Just keep, let's not rely on the game to find us climbing spots. Let's focus on the chain spots. It's gonna take a while. It's almost like we're climbing an entire mountain or something. Is this Benny Foddy getting over it? Am I getting over it right now? Whoa. I knew I could get over it if we all just believed in ourselves. Thank you for believing in me, everybody. Oh my goodness. There we go. Now reveal the entire map to me, right? What? Why did I come up here? Did you just flash all the things that already got flashed to me when I looked at that thing? Oh, there we go. Information about the area and 2000 experience. Yeah! I did a level up. I did a level up. I did a level up. What kind of map reveal do we have? Like none. I have like no map reveal. I can make a wolf belt. Cool. Actually kind of a cool sight. These crazy rocky mountaintops with like really specific cleavage of all the land around here. It looks like almost like a quarry the way that it's so cubey. And we are way the hell up here. And they even made it windy to reinforce the idea. New question. Is there fall damage? Oh my god.
Capturing
so...
the enemy's bases.
Wow, you can far... Look how far you can fall in a direction. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be dead, right? Okay, that's fantastic. Favorite feature. Can't believe you can do that. Can't believe you can do that.
Let's go capture one of those unsightly positions.
Let's go capture one of those unsightly positions. Well, at this point I want to warp back to town. I guess I need to unlock a local waypoint or something because I don't think it'll let me warp anywhere around here. Yeah, when I highlight it, when I try to highlight it, it goes away. Oh, no, I can move to Luoyang. Cool. There we are. I might be able to buy what I need here. I think I might start streaming. Hey, we're live, I think. And hopefully nothing stops working. Yeah, the grind already started setting in, so I'm sitting here trying to replay this game, and I'm like, hey, let's live stream this or something. I need any change of state a little bit. Because these are going to be mega episodes in general, I think. Because it's a hard game to do commentary for. I didn't mess with my performance at all. It's live streaming, did it? Might have, I don't know. That's probably fine. I'm sorry, coin collector? Oh, the dilettante. That's the guy that, yeah, that's the guy that talks about hunting. Probably never talk to him.
Great stuff here.
Trade your old scrolls and coins and gems. Costs you 5 of whatever that thing is called? So you can get a bunch of EX things? Doesn't tell you what they're worth, though. Why would you buy a recipe if you don't even know how good the item's going to be, necessarily? I might want to consider this, though. Let's see. My equipment, Cutlass EX. What type of weapon is it called, specifically? Just called a Cutlass?
It's your business. I've got some great stuff here.
I'm just not super... Why can't they just... Maybe they could just show me my weapon? That'd be kind of handy, right? I don't see Cutlass listed in here. I want to see if I could buy like a higher rank one and then craft it. But I don't see the Cutlass mentioned.
I appreciate your business.
There's just a lot going on in this game that's actually kind of like hard to follow about its crazy ass meta system.
Hey, get on in here.
So we can just buy a bunch of crazy ass weapons. It doesn't mention not being able to use them, but I could imagine tragically buying them than not being able to use them. And they all have like the same damage that I already have.
Come again.
Where's just a regular vendor? I think the frame rate's finally dropping a bit by being in a crowded area. Dear Lord, there's so many... I just need a normal store. This dude will only help assassinate Dong Zhuo if I get healing items. I just need a regular store. How do you find a regular store? I'm not sure what they want from me. Beasts are destroying my fields. Could you hunt them down for me? That sounds like it won't help me defeat Dong Zhuo at all.
I've got some great stuff here.
You can purchase specialty items at a trading post. The items will then be available depending on location. They change day to day. Vitality powder. I just buy 1,000 vitality powder? Probably. I mean, that's basically what I needed. Sure. There's no really fast way to get there, is there? Right now I'm trying to help a retired assassin so we can go take out Dong Zhuo. But the dude's got an injured... He took an arrow to the knee, and I'm not joking. So he's bothered about the locked gates. We're supposed to be assassinating Dong Zhuo. I think they even might have said tonight, but I think enough time has passed that that's out the window. So if you're one of the people watching this live right now, I think it's just going to be a series of unscheduled streams with like no prompting of when they're going to happen. It's just going to suddenly pop up. It's just going to be my natural recording schedule. Oh my god, I just took that guy out Final Destination style. The entire fence just flew straight at him and speared him. Oh man.
Ah! This should definitely work. Let me give you some useful information. I know the very best place to get into Luoyang. I used to use it all the time. My old allies might still be found near it. You should try asking one of them.
Training. Oh, now he's level 14. It's actually lower than me now. I gained enough levels just kind of wandering around. This game has the strangest structure. Die! No, well, tried. Just gonna break the wall with my face. What's it say? Oh, look around town, discovering a hideaway. It's supposed to be giving me a way in. I have no idea how to do the discovering a hideaway thing. You're straight up flashing at me. That might be important. Last mission, I was just fighting my way through a mission, so I was like, alright, yeah, I get this. But this time around, I'm actually, like, not sure what I'm doing. Yeah. More Mario Rabbids. I beat it. It's over. I need to watch that stamina meter. Question: can horse swim? Oh, that was a collision. That was an interesting collision you had there. Oh, yeah. I know. Okay, I know just the thing. I just. All right. Well. That's fine. Hideaway 1. In each area, there are locations called hideaways. After purchasing a hideaway, you'll be able to use it, and you'll be able to fast travel to its location as well.
I see.
I could just make this place mine. I think I'm out of money, though. Kind of used it on healing items.
Actually...
Would you like to purchase this beautiful home for only 30,000 gold? I don't not have that much money, you lunatic. Are you insane? You're insane. I have 4,000. I spent half that on healing items just now. Why would I want a hideaway? Don't plan on staying here long term. Got things to do. So what do you suggest I do if I want to just assassinate the tyrant right now? Move to the location of the mission, assassinate tyrant? Yes? Is that just going to take me back to Cao Cao? It took me where I already was. Alright. Thanks for the help. I mean, it's selected. I could just follow the line and see how it goes. I'm apparently 5 levels higher than him because I de-leveled him with that objective. That gate's closed. Right? Wait, can I just beat the gate open? To the thing? I don't think that the vibrating is meant to suggest that you can in fact just beat it down. Might be able to just jump the fence. I suppose. If I don't get spotted by a lookout, I'm good, right? I keep trying to run with that button. Can I jump up here? Oh, that's not what I was going for. This music. Okay, the guitar coming in kind of changed it. Oh, it changed out. Oh. I thought they were playing like some sort of weird, like... Yeah. It's like a vaguely like Dynasty Warriors sounding like Mission Impossible, like stealth mission song or something. Oh, weird. Oh, it keeps fading between the two songs. Concealment and discovery. When enemies discover the player, they will attack. If you have not been discovered, field of view of your enemies will be displayed in the minimap. The field of vision will change depending on the time and weather. And by pressing Y, you can crouch, making it even more difficult to be seen if they're like tall or something. Launching assaults. Position yourself a certain distance away from the enemy without being discovered. You can launch an assault by pressing Y. If the assault is successful, you can deal the enemy a massive amount of damage. In addition, all enemy units will be put into a state of panic, making it more difficult for the enemy to discover you. By launching assaults effectively, you'll be able to defeat your enemies one after another. I'm crouching. That means I'm invisible.
Huh? Who are you? What are you doing here?
The music was fading in and out when I did that.
I heard when I was rescued. I should play it before I forget it.
Kai Wenji's playing her song. What's that gonna do? That guy lost me, apparently.
What moving music. I want to listen to it more closely.
What lovely music. Where is it coming from? Let's go and find out.
She's distracting all of the guards. That's funny. Dongzhuo's like straight ahead. Is he gonna go away or where's he going?
Okay.
Oh, he sees me. We need to defeat him before he spots us. I think he spotted us already, didn't he? The stealth seems garbage in this. Where's the sentry? Wait, where'd he go? Oh no, it's Li Zhu. I think he's coming after me. You can't see me, I'm crouching. That's how crouching works in video games. Stop it. Hey you, how you doing?
Sounds like someone has been telling tales. Yes, I had a bit of a reputation. We were famous for stealing from castles. Walls? Get a grappling hook.
Get a grappling hook? Yeah, I know that. That's how I got here. Oh. I can go up there, though? I'm not sure if I even understand what intended play is right now. They'll never spot me because I'm crouching. Shit.
I cannot let you pass, no matter how many of you there may be.
No matter how many of you there may be. He increased security along the road leading to the Imperial Palace. Oh no. What will I do? He still got his 2 halberds, and also he can't reach me. Is he gonna come all the way up here? Can he path over here? Oh, he's gone. He's out of draw distance. Zheng Liao. Zheng Liao, friend. Zheng Liao. Yeah, Twilight Imperium rules are still in the description of the stream. I'm not deleting them. I'll have to find them again. What are the hell are stream descriptions for anyway? I don't know where he went. He's gone. Alright, well, I'm gonna go kill your leader now. Oh, now I'm inside. The grappling hook seems to break everything. I'm not sure if it makes sense in this game. Like, sure, I could fight my way in, or I could just walk in here, or... Anyway... This increased security seems to be paying off so far. Gonna crouch my way in here. I don't... Where did Zheng Liao go? He's like, I'm gonna get you, and then he just disappeared. They'll never see me now. Oh, I can't save because I'm inside their base.
Who are you? How did you get in here? Huh? I I recognize you. You're one of Cao Cao's men. So, Cao Cao, you wish to make an enemy of me, do you? Lu Bu, cut this imbecile to shreds.
Huh. What a pathetic charade. I will end this foolishness now.
So, that's Lu Bu. I doubt I'll be able to deal with Dong Zhuo after facing him. Forgive me, Cao Cao. I am left with little choice but to retreat. This can't be.
Oh no, I have to retreat. It's Lu Bu. I swear that actually, oh my god, suddenly there's a bunch of people. I think the voice acting in this game actually sounds like me voice acting, which is alarming. Anyway, even though he's lower level than me, apparently, he's apparently super scary. And my objective is now to run, which is very easy because I have a grappling hook.
The enemy is going to attack us here. Everyone prepare to defend this spot.
I can't tell if this game's designed for the grappling hook to exist in it or not. It's really weird. It's really weird. Anyway, bye. I'm gonna escape Liu Yang real quick. BRB. I did it.
It seems that Dong Zhuo constantly has Lu Bu by his side. He must place great trust in him. Either that, or he simply mistrusts everybody else. As long as Lu Bu is with him, it's going to be rather difficult to assassinate Dong Zhuo.
We can always find another way to deal with Dong Zhuo. Although, we should worry more about the fact that he's currently the one targeting us.
It seems he's no longer in Luoyang. What is our next move, Cao Cao?
Our attempts at a more subtle approach have failed. So now, we have no choice but to try and amass the strength we require to overcome him.
Strength? So you mean raise an army? In that case, we should probably head to Qiao first.
I get it. If we're raising an army, Qiao is the perfect place for it, since we're where our lord is from. There must be numerous people there willing to follow him.
Yes. We leave for Qiao immediately.
Every time a conversation ends, we have that crazy-ass moment where everyone, like, jump scares me. Oh, they didn't... There's just no writing. Like, it's not writing. The dialogue is just, here is what we must do next. You're right, that is what we must do. And we must do it because of this. Now we must do it. Let's do it now.
Welcome back, everybody. While you were gone, we received a letter from Master Yuan Shao.
From Yuan Shao? Let me see it. The traitor Dong Zhuo must be punished. We call upon those who wish to put an end to his tyranny to assemble in Luoyang. This is quite the call to arms. It doesn't entirely seem like a move Yuan Shao would make, though.
Cao Cao, is this what you meant when you said you'd take care of things?
Indeed. Once my move failed, I knew Dong Zhuo's gaze would turn towards Yuan Shao due to our friendship. As such, Yuan Shao would be forced to make a move. I simply gave him a gentle push to ensure he didn't back out. With his family's reputation, it is easy for him to send out the call to arms to take down Dong Zhuo. Ha! It seems Yuan Shao actually did the honorable thing for a change.
I had no idea you were thinking so far beyond the failed assassination attempt. You're really something, my lord.
However, we cannot rest just yet. Dong Zhuo will resort to bribes and threats to drive a wedge between the coalition members. We must end this before that happens.
Okay. I see how we must proceed forward. But what are you planning to do about your army? In addition to troops, you're going to need equipment and supplies.
I can sell my personal effects in order to raise the funds we require. I barely stay here as it is.
You're really committing to this, my lord. There's no turning back now.
Let's get moving.
Everyone whips out their weapons, then puts them away again. Chad is asking if there's a non-English option. There is. You can do Japanese, but I can't look away from this train wreck. No way. This is fascinating. It is a mess. Oh, Cao Hong must go in there now. Oh wait, JK, he has to run back out now. With his axe he runs around with. What are you doing? Alright, well. Wow. Please let us hear Chinese. You seem to be mistaken, and you seem to think that this game has Chinese voice acting, even though it's because it's set in China. But no, it has English and Japanese. Those are the two options. This is, this game is fascinating. I'm just so confused by everything about its performance. Alright, so we need to rendezvous with Yuan Shao, who's way the hell over there? Oh, he's really far away. Oh, he's really far away. Can I go there? No. Warping there from nearby is way faster than going there from here, honestly. That's a lot. Wow, that's a lot of people with faces in there. The dense number of officers. Can I recruit them? Chen Gong, you're a named officer from my own crew.
Master Cao Cao boldly attempted to assassinate the corpulent tyrant Dong Zhuo. This was an act of true courage. And this courage has drawn many warriors to him. I, myself, am one of those warriors. I intend to prove my worth to Master Cao Cao.
Okay, can I play as you, please? How do I play as you guys? Hey, it's Cao Ren.
Hey, Cao Ren. Why are you always so serious? You used to be, well, quite a bit more, how should I put it? Mischievous. That's the word.
Speak no more of it. I'm a very different person now. I would prefer that you not bring up my past.
Who's over here? I imagine every one of these dots is there's Dianwei, so they're all named characters.
Are you sure it's okay? I'm the one protecting you, my lord.
Dianwei, you shouldn't worry about such things. Cao Cao saw all he needed to make his decision. Just because you may have been a lowly ruffian before, doesn't mean you'll always be one. You have earned Cao Cao's trust, as well as a new start for yourself.
Dianwei, if Xiahou vouches for you, there is nothing for you to worry about. So, can I count on you to protect me?
Of course, my lord. I'll guard you with my life.
So they have special dialogue where like he's saying like yeah and crap like that, like it's almost like more slangy type dialogue, but it doesn't work when he sounds like he's reading it from the script in real time. Like it's supposed that the whole point of that kind of writing is to make it sound like somebody's speaking naturally, and that's not what's happening.
Master Li Dian, you seem to place great value on your sense of intuition. How can you put so much trust in what is simply a gut feeling?
It's not a matter of whether I trust them or not. I can't explain it. But it just hits me. Of course, not being able to explain it annoys me more than anyone. Oh, I just got another one.
Eugene, I have a feeling you and I are going to get along great.
Thank you, Master Li Dian. Somehow, I get that feeling too.
Ah, so this is where you went.
This should be enough. I used up everything my grandfather left me to outfit this group. This is my entire force, assembled here. Let's go. We don't want to keep Yuan Shao waiting.
One moment, please. My lord, I have come all this way to fight for you.
But you, aren't you from the Hu district? Are you saying you rode all this way for me?
That's correct. I heard that you were declaring yourself, Uncle, and I couldn't stay away. And besides, I had to join you because we are under the same sky.
I see. I hadn't expected you, but I am glad that you came. All right, Shio. The 1,000 League Pawn of the Cow family. You will be in the forefront of my battles.
I'm actually not totally sure how long I can do this for.
I am here to serve as the vanguard for Cao Cao's glorious army. It is my duty to forge a path through those that stand in our Lord's way. I look forward to fighting by your side.
I don't normally do this, but this might be the last episode of the series. I'm just seeing the long road ahead of me. Like if you go to the stage select screen, it looks like there might be like, I don't know, like 14 chapters or something. I think I'm just gonna beat this chapter and then I might just stop. I mean, I could rag on the voice acting 17 more times or the weird resource stuff that seems kind of pointless, but really, I'm actually not sure how to find, the fun in this game, which is weird as a Dynasty Warriors fan. I'm actually really baffled right now by everything. There was, an initial curiosity and wonder I had, because I like the ideas. I like some of the ideas they have here. I really like their idea about, are they respawning closer to me as I get further away or something? I think they might have been. They only do it when I'm not looking that way, though. Did I imagine that? I don't know. I like the whole open world objective system where you do a bunch of different objectives that change the difficulty of the scenario, but the combat's I'm basically just doing one combo over and over again because I can't find anything else that's effective, and also there's barely really even any other combos. It's an unusually not very satisfying Dynasty Warriors game so far. This might be it. I basically never cancel a playthrough, but I think that's going to be happening. Also, let's just go ahead and go to normal difficulty. Let's not deal with inflated health bars. Let's just wrap this up. This is... Boy, this is a nightmare. If you like it, I'm glad for you, I guess. But man, I'm about ready to go back to Samurai Warriors 4 or Warriors Orochi or Hyrule Warriors or any of the kind of fun ones. This is... oh no. I think the bare minimum thing that could have saved it was at least having multiplayer so you and a friend can kind of screw around together at least. But I can't even do that. Oh boy. Oh boy. What did you do? It's the 9th game in the franchise, and this might actually be a bigger misstep than Resident Evil 6 was. A series that I coincidentally just aired... I just happened to air an episode of Resident Evil 6 to the day the series started, so that's a funny thing there. Whoa. I can't get a refund, by the way, because I've definitely played way more than 2 hours. But I feel weird about refunding stuff I make videos on anyway, because I technically make money off the videos. But yeah, this curiosity will be in my library now. I don't think I can bring myself to even do it in a Q&A context.
This land belongs to me now.
I think my takeaway is I wouldn't recommend this game at all. I had a decent impression the first hour before it had a time to wear on me because I was just really enamored by the objective system. I think that's cool. If you give me this type of map with the cool little objective stuff, but make the objectives make sense and also have the combat that's normal, and I don't know. Maybe not this map. Yeah, maybe don't undo the whole open world thing. I don't think they actually have any ideas that help the open world, but I do think that within the context of normal-sized Samurai and Dynasty Warriors maps, if they did the whole objective thing where you're like raising and lowering enemy levels and stuff like that, that's interesting. They could make that work. I kind of like the idea of like if you start at a certain level and you have to like raise your power over the course of a single run. So you need to get yourself to be more powerful, and you need to lower the enemy's power. Then you have a meta progression system within the run that makes it more interesting, because having a meta progression system within the mission and having a bunch of map control objectives is what makes Dynasty Warriors interesting, because the combat itself has never been the high point. But you still need to have a bare minimum level of satisfaction from the combat. In fact, I think that weirdly enough, I think that kind of progression system of you having to get more powerful mid-run and stuff like that, I think that happened in Dynasty Warriors 6? I think that happened in Dynasty Warriors 6, but that was also the one where they weirdly reduced weapon variety, and they did away with the normal XXXY combos to just give you an endless X combo. It's really weird. I think that they actually might have repeated the same mistake. Uh-oh. Earlier, chat asked about, will I stream regularly? I don't generally like streaming. Mainly because I like being able to edit stuff down and stuff like that, and also streaming has this weird sense of being, like, you're chained to your computer for X amount of time, whereas I actually take breaks on a regular basis so I can maintain my sanity sometimes. And also dealing with fan feedback live can actually ruin things sometimes, because some people just suck. So being able to have a buffer between comments and live is kind of nice sometimes. I kind of was just hoping maybe I could salvage this experience with like live stream stuff. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask them in the chat right now. I could use something to talk about while we very slowly match my way down this hallway.
This land belongs to me now.
Interestingly, one of the things that kind of turned me on this game in particular is I was excitedly talking to somebody in the comments about Samurai Warriors 4, and that led to me looking at my series with Andrew for Samurai Warriors 4 that we did for a couple storylines basically, and man, the combat is so like rapid fire and satisfying, and you're just comboing down 5,000 enemies at once while completing 17 different objectives and warping around and just getting a bunch of crazy stuff done, and it's just fun and hyperkinetic, and it's going too fast and making too little sense to actually for you to really think about it and ever stop to question what you're doing with your time or anything. But this game gives me this game's mostly downtime so far. So like I spend most of my time wandering around, or like if I want healing items, I need to get licorice, I guess. And I'm like, where do I get licorice? And the game actually makes it surprisingly difficult to even track it down. This licorice resource that I need to craft all of my healing items. And I'm like, can I just play? There's good open world and bad open world, and my favorite game of all of 2017 was probably Breath of the Wild. One of my favorite open world games of all time because of how well it used that open world, and you wanted to explore and navigate, and being able to navigate everywhere just gave you more and more options all the time. But actually this game is more of like it's more like some of the worst Ubisoft games so far, where like the open world is less of a conduit to doing more stuff and more of a barrier between you and the stuff you want to do. Because once they add the open world, they're like, well, we'll add plants. And now you need to farm plants to get your most basic healing items so that you don't die? Why? And I'm supposed to find, like, if I want to get a better weapon, do I have to find a bunch of obscure items in the environment? Like, having environmental stuff is fine, but you have to make getting the stuff fun, and I don't think that any part of using the open world is fun, and that's really unfortunate, because then if it's not fun in itself, then that means it can only be a barrier between the player and fun. It's only if it's not itself an entertaining thing, then it's just a thing that's between the player and entertaining things. Oops. Stop it. Did you play Dragon Quest Warriors 2? I avoided Dragon Quest Warriors in general because they were like threatening YouTubers over it or something if they played it. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna touch that. I've never even played a Dragon Quest game before, so I have no. It's already meaningless sort of nostalgia to me anyway. But whatever it's trying to play on. The RPG poll is like massively in favor of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Is that the name of that game? That game might be interesting, but I can't hold the idea of it in my head because I've never played it before. And so Kingdom Come Deliverance has the most shitty generic title ever, and it looks so generic. And it's just like, what is it? It's feudal. Okay, what crazy deliberate like dividing features does it have? It's medieval or feudal or whatever. Like it has peasants and horses. So I'm like, I need to see something in this game that makes it stick in my mind, because I've never seen a single thing from that game that has made it stick in my brain. It forcefully ejects itself from my brain every time I look at it afterwards. It's not a criticism of the game's gameplay or anything, because I haven't played it yet. It's just because it's not a fantasy game, it's just a historical game. I need something to latch onto, and my lack of experience has made it so I have trouble remembering like the name of the game for a day at a time sometimes, because all I have is that it's some kind of feudal game or something. My favorite Warriors character is Zhao Yun, which I thought was going to be a popular choice because he's on the cover and he's in the intro cinematic of every game, but no. He's like, not only did Shu not win first place in the clan polls, but Zhao Yun got like 7th place in Shu, I want to say. Like, he's ranked really low within his own faction, which was a surprise to me. Oh, auto run. I thought I was going to be like an annoying cliche, liking the character that everyone else likes, but no. Apparently I'm the only one that buys into the hype of the intro cinematic and everything, and plays that character, because I think he's great. He's fast, he has long range, he has a likable character, like in a game that doesn't often heavily characterize its people. Also, by the way, if you I want to point out that my characters are running past all of the bases, like Dion Wei and everyone. They're just sprinting past. Even the AI doesn't play this game correctly now. Is this licorice? No. I think Zhao Yun, he's got a cool character design, he's fast, he has tons of reach, which is great, really satisfying for these giant AoE group stuff. He's just a good character. He's he has some special condition stuff that's unique to his character, like rescuing the baby at the Battle of Chengban. And which means he rescues Liu Shan, which later becomes the replacement for Liu Bei when he grows old and dies. And although Liu Shan, I think he, if I remember correctly, he like leads what is at that point like a doomed Shu kingdom, and it's like it's not going to go anywhere at that point. I think doesn't he surrender for this so that his I want to say that he surrenders to Cao Cao to rescue his people. Because he realizes that he can't win, and because they've always been about their defending their people, when he realizes that he's only going to be forced into a war that he can't win against somebody else that also perhaps cares about the future of the kingdom, I think he actually does just surrender. That horse just fell from the sky. I saw that. I think he does. I think Liu Bei and Zhuge Liang die, and then I think Liu Shan surrenders eventually, so that he can prevent further bloodshed. And then I think I want to say that the Wei province falls and is replaced ultimately by Jin, that ultimately runs the whole thing. I don't know. I haven't played a lot of Dynasty Warriors games for a while because they're so unfriendly to Let's Playing that I haven't wanted to spend a lot of time with them because I've been busy with this stuff. So now I'm getting all foggy on things. Is this what we were looking for? I can do this. I can do this. I did it. I'm good at horsing. The anti-Dongzhuo coalition's call to arms. Level 20, I guess. I feel like I'm playing a really bad MMO that nobody else is playing. That's what it kind of feels like.
My lord, our men are being repelled by the forces of the enemy general, Hua Xiong, at Seshui Gate. As things stand, we have no chance of passing the gate.
What? It's one thing to struggle against Lu Bu, but how is it that we can't overcome Hua Xiong? Send in more men and overwhelm him with numbers!
But my lord, the front lines are low on provisions. Perhaps it would be better to send a supply unit and ensure sufficient supplies first.
What? Yuan Shu was supposed to be in charge of provisions. Ugh, he'd better not be sulking just because he hasn't been made leader.
Or maybe he is withholding supplies for a reason of his own.
My lord, this is a separate matter, but Dongzhuo's forces are looting a neighboring village. The villagers have requested our aid to stop them.
Quiet! Now is not the time for me to be worrying about some trifling matter.
Then, we will provide the village with our help.
Huh? Who are you again? Well, whatever. Your unit doesn't seem very large, so losing you shouldn't make much difference. I will leave the village in your hands. Show the villagers the benevolence of our coalition forces.
You were also with the Volunteer Corps during the campaign against the Yellow Turbans, were you not?
Ah, Master Cao Cao. I thank you for your aid the other day.
I admire your concern for the people. Still, this situation won't last. Surely you have other goals, other desires. Why did you agree to join the coalition for this battle? I doubt that it was simply to save some tiny village that finds itself in trouble.
It is just as you say, Master Cao Cao. I wish to make a name for myself in this battle and gain more strength. That will enable me to help more ordinary people. I'm afraid this is a failing of mine. If I see anyone suffering, I cannot look the other way. But I must be moving on. If you will excuse me.
Huh. They're a rather odd bunch.
Yuan Shao considered the plight of the village to be a trifling matter. However, that Liu Bei fellow jumped at the chance to help them. On one hand, you slay Dong Zhuo and eliminate the source of the corruption. On the other, you save a village from plunder. It is hard to say which the people prefer.
I suppose so. Although one cannot afford to be caught up with what's happening right in front of them. You know how to step back and view the bigger picture.
Yes, I suppose I do. We simply need to remain on our path until we achieve our ultimate goal.
In that case, we should be going, my lord. Everybody's eagerly awaiting your orders.
Very well. Our target is Luoyang. We shall slay the traitorous Dong Zhuo and restore the Han Empire to its former glory.
Brave warriors who have gathered under my banner. Attack Luoyang and slay Dong Zhuo.
You hear that? The nice little writing flourish there, and he was saying the word awaiting, but then he cut off the G and made it apostrophe N, so it was await in, because that's how you write naturalistic dialogue. Because that's so natural. This is really the Mass Effect Andromeda of Dynasty Warriors, where they took a franchise that had its fans and had its own purpose, and then they made it really big and really stilted and boring and slow, and everything takes too long, and nobody has a personality, and everything feels like it's occurring in slow motion, and all the things are spread out as far away from each other as possible, and there's 500 pointless tasks you can do instead of the good thing to do, but also when you get around to doing the good thing, it's really underwhelming and lacking in production values.
Rats are still rats. Don't think you're getting through Su Shui Gate.
It's actually amazing how much it feels comparable. Oh no. We gotta capture Sishui Gate, you guys. Because there's a conflict at Luoyang. Capture Hulao Gate. We've gotta go capture Hulao Gate. But after we gotta do Sishui Gate first, though. Because Hulao Gate's level 23 until I do that. This is... oof. They gotta course correct, because this kind of thing is like a franchise ender, isn't it? This is the type of thing that people make that kills the franchise. Like, this is... oh.
The coalition army's advance will be stopped here at Su Shui Gate. No one's getting by me.
This is what a war looks like in this game? Oh no. Attacking gates. Use rams to break through the gates. You can use siege towers to throw bridges into the castle and press... yeah. It's like Dynasty Warrior 6 gets shit for its combat system being like too button mashy even by the franchise standards, but it had cool base attacking mechanics where you would like have to destroy all of their siege weapons and protect the ladder guy. You had to establish a base in front of... you had to establish an attacking base in front of the gate, protect the people working on the ladder, then they'd run up with the ladder.
More dirty tricks. Everyone, stop them in their tracks.
Who is that guy and what's up with his hair? He looks like that one fat guy from Naruto. Like, you had to protect the ladder guys, they'd build the ladder, then once they had the ladder built, you had to protect them as they approached the wall, then they'd put the ladder on the wall, you could then climb the ladder to get on top of the wall to take out all of their archers and ballistas that were defending the wall, and that made it so they could then build the battering ram, so you would defend them building the battering ram and its approach, and then the battering ram would beat down the entire wall, and it's like, oh yeah, base destroying mechanics. I liked attacking enemy bases in Dynasty Warrior 6. There was fun mechanics in that game. It's just that the part where you hit the buttons was... like, the combat still felt satisfying on impact. It's just that the buttons you were pressing were really monotonous, so it's like you weren't even thinking as much as you normally do, was the problem. But this one, I don't know, man. I don't think there's an upside to this one. It's Gonsung Zan! I know his name. This franchise has never deemed Gonsung-san to be important enough to get his own character model, but I know who he is because he's the guy that currently is ordering around Zhou-Yun, because he's not a member of... Zhou-Yun's not a member of Shu yet. During the Battle of Hulao Gate, Zhou-Yun is the officer below Gonsung-san, who I'm sure I'm mispronouncing the name of anyway, but yeah.
The enemy is on its way here. Take defensive positions.
So if you play as Zhou-Yun in this scenario in a lot of the previous ones, you'll actually just like, you won't be with any of the named officers. You'll just be standing around this one generic guy called Gonsung-san that keeps ordering you around, and you're like, who is this guy? They don't even give him a face. He doesn't have a face or a voice. He's just a dude. I just knocked him off the entire roof. Uh-oh. I think somebody said Choji. I think that is the name of the character from Naruto I'm thinking of. That's the weird spike hair. Oh, how did you make me feel bad things about Dynasty Warriors? I like Dynasty Warriors 6 so much that I, like, even though it was the bad one, that I beat like 20 different characters' campaigns in it. It was still good enough. But this is... oh no. This one hurts. Hey, guy that fell off, how you doing? Can I lock onto you, please? The lock-on doesn't work. But there we go. It takes like many attempts to establish a lock-on sometimes, because even the most basic mechanic doesn't work, I guess? How'd they do that?
Your time's up.
I should not have used Muso on him. He actually was kind of not that durable.
Orders to the archers.
Without me, how will they know to shoot people with their bows? It's all they gotta do. It's the one thing they do. I need to order them to stand on this wall and shoot the guys that aren't us. They'll never figure it out. So is the canonical thing that just the protagonist is the only person that figured out what a grappling hook is, basically? And like we're a real maverick? Oh, there he is. What's wrong with you? What is up with your hair? Guy, dude, I think you accidentally put your jockstrap on your head. Oh, he's really, wow, he died. Oh, right, I have a 2 times multiplier on my damage right now. That's why I was flashing red.
The coalition army was a lot tougher than I thought.
Yeah, you're in trouble if the number of people that are attacking you can be summarized as being a coalition. You may not be very popular.
Turned out nicely.
So we took it, right? Yeah, now it's time to capture Hulao Gate. Hulao Gate's now level 18. And I'm almost level 21. And I'll keep leveling up by hitting all these dudes. Level me. I'm actually not really getting any kills.
We move. The time has come.
I gambled $60 and I lost. That's the takeaway, right? Hey, it's the Shu army. They're guarding some dudes somewhere. Is Zhou-Yun on the map anywhere? Did they even get to be on the map yet? Or does he even exist? So far, the two things I like is I like the objective system, and I like their characterization of Yuan Shao. I like that he's just relentlessly a shithead, which I think they kind of did in the previous games, but in this one he's in this game he's, oh god, that's an objective that probably helped. He sounds like he reminds me of Count Olaf from the Netflix version of the Series of Unfortunate Events series, where he's just relentlessly, his character trait, like Count Olaf is just hilariously evil, and he just declares his evil to other people out loud. Like he's not even, he does subtle, not saying he's not subtle isn't even accurate. It's like he somehow is proud of it out loud and wants people to know about it. And like Yuan Shao is like, huh, your unit's small, it won't matter if you die. And he says that to the person. It's like, I love that. I love that. Unfortunately, it's the only hint of personality in any of the cutscenes. I was gonna say they ruined Zheng He, but that wasn't Zheng He. That was some guy named Zia something that just looked a lot like Zheng He. I was worried. I thought that was him. I'm like, he's supposed to be asking whether the army is beautiful. You can't accuse me of not giving this game the benefit of the doubt. I was really positive for like an hour, but then eventually it wore me down and the dam broke. And I'm like, oh, it hurts. What's happening? No. I'm just concerned about the fact that I've been playing this game for like... I've been playing for like 3 hours now, I want to say. And I'm not done with Hulao Gate yet. Which would be fine if they're gonna have, if it's gonna be full of like crazy detail and new story that fleshes it out. But I think that there's actually more story detail for this scenario in the shorter games, like the later ones, like 7 and 8 or something.
Thank you so much.
So it's actually just stretched beyond belief. It's not not more detailed, which is what I would hope for. Goodbye. So if you're seeing this and you were looking, if you thought this was going to be your entry point into the franchise, go play one of the Warriors Orochi's game if you really want to go full weird. But for Dynasty Warriors, play like Dynasty Warriors 8, and for Samurai Warriors, play like 4. And those are an improvement. I'm trying to imagine the brain and like the outlook of somebody who likes this game, and I'm trying to view it. It's an interesting thought process to like, it's like trying to figure out the people who like No Man's Sky. Like a thing I think about sometimes. It's a bit easier to think of those people, honestly. I can kind of imagine the people that like No Man's Sky. Like, okay, you just like flying around the colorful platform, weird, undetailed worlds and grinding forever. It's okay. Well, I will say is that the pressure's going to be on for that Kingdom Come game, because if I'm canceling this series early, then I'm probably going to be just jumping right into that. And if they blow it too, then I'm going to be not happy. Come here. Oh, my Muso's full. That's why it won't let me pick it up. Just such a cloud of names. Oh yeah, Yuan Shao's in it. He's level 29? It's like we're expected to win no matter what. My allies are higher level than my enemies at the beginning of the scenario. Weird. What do levels mean in this game, I wonder? Now I'm just curious what they're going for. Do I have to go back that way? Defeat Dong Zhuo, who is positioned at Luoyang. That's the main objective. Defeat Dong Zhuo's forces and assist the peasant infantry. Do I actually need to go back there and help still? I thought we were going to capture Hulao Gate. Guard the village. Is not done yet? Oops. Oops. I'm sorry. I thought we did that. Will I play a good Dynasty Warriors game after? Someday I might get around to just having like a stream where I just burn through a Dynasty Warriors game, having fun and all that. I'm not planning on doing a Let's Play anytime soon. I've specifically avoided the series because I thought they were like kind of un-Let's Playable. but I thought this might be an exception, and I was just so curious what they were doing with this game. But unfortunately, not only did they not improve the presentability of the series to audiences, but also it's like it's also not serving my purposes of being fun as a video game or a Dynasty Warriors game, and that hurts. That hurts. That's never happened before. Also, like that's just brand new. I've never had a Dynasty Warriors game feel like this before. Get out of here, that guy.
This cannot be happening.
New foo for you.
My friends are all dead. Am I finished too?
Well, that guy got really morbid. Way to remind us all that we're in a war.
Such great strength. I'm pulling back for now.
All right, nice going, cousin.
No, I wanted to see Xiao Yuan and Huangzong have their archer battle. Where it's the battle of the two overweight archer men that are gonna archer at each other on that one mountain. Is that Chengdu? I'm having trouble remembering scenario names. Pull the whip. There we go. I'm like, I forgot which stick with the pull weapon out was for a moment there again. Whoops.
You've come to save the village. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, my bad, dude. I walked in to save your village, then I left awkwardly. Just kind of walked away. Whoops.
You saved everyone in the village. This is our most precious treasure.
Oh, they're already dead.
Things turned out nicely.
Excellent, Shahodun.
I don't see how the Empire's version would be better. The Empire's version is usually the exact same gameplay, but there's a weird map where you do stuff on it. But the gameplay's not fun. The map's also not fun, but like, yeah, there's not a good part of this game that can be saved by changing part of the game, but not the other part of the game. They kind of just need to, kind of all needs more work. I wonder what went wrong with this one. Like why they ended up with what they ended up with. It's weird. Oh, time for a long trek. Feel free to ask questions in chat, because I am going to be not pressing anything for a while, really.
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
Oops, I held it slightly too long. I'm failing at the only part of the gameplay I'm actually doing. Whoops. Alright, that's some good autopathing. I can't even be surprised by that, though. That's really that's honestly a franchise-wide thing. This is like the first time we've been given the pathing that the NPCs use, but they will totally run into walls and on their way towards something. I think this game has a season pass. Oof. Oof. Oh no. That's hard to think about. That's some bad, that's not good news. The DLC would not fix this game. Because that DLC fixing the game would imply that lack of content's the problem. What has been your favorite indie game you played on the channel? That's too vague. That's way too vague. Because games that qualify as indie have been like a significant percentage of all the games on the entire channel, honestly. And favorite is just already too much, just going too far, I think. Like, favorite's already rough, because then you're just like picking one, and I find that whenever I think about favorites, I pick a different thing like every day. I was like, what's your favorite band? Like, I find that when I'm asked questions about favorite stuff, it's more, I give less of an honest answer and more of like an answer I've just grown familiar and comfortable with. It's like, what's your favorite band? The Pixies. What's your favorite movie? The Dark Crystal. And it's like, it's not always true. I prefer other stuff sometimes at different times, and there's some movies I might consider better, and I can't like pick them out. Like I'd say a good movie a good game I played last year was Night in the Woods. Night in the Woods is a good game. Pyre is a good game. Pyre, aka NBA Jam, the visual novel. What a bizarre game. I did not know what I was getting myself into. I thought that was going to be a turn-based tactical RPG all the way up until I was like an hour into it, and I was like, when does this tutorial end and the tactical RPG game start? I'm like, oh, this is actually what the game is. I've just been horribly wrong. I'm the uninformed one. Nah, I'd rather not go back to War Tile. I thought War Tile was actually really boring. You were just dragging people at stuff, and then they were auto-attacking, and that was the whole game. And it's like, maybe it gets a little better eventually, but like, no. War Tile is... And they're also making you replay the same level over and over again, but like in different directions. Like, War Tile might be a little compelling for some people, and... might not be actively bad, but I don't see myself making any sort of entertaining series out of that game. Alright, Lubu, let's see your amazing introduction.
There's only one of them! Don't pull back! Crush him now!
Lubu among men, red hair among horses. That's him.
Let's get out of here! There's no way we will survive!
Just beyond
I'm about to defeat Lubu.
has to fight the demon Lubu.
Wow, wait, is defeating Lubu actually a mandatory objective? Weird. Aren't you like explicitly not supposed to be able to beat him at this point in the game? He's level 12. Wait, is he?
It seems the enemy has an excess of strategic positions. They won't mind if we take this one.
Did he get? Why is he? He's like, he got lower level than last time I saw him.
This is the
What
opportunity to strike.
what do levels mean? Oh, he's got infinite hyper armor again. That was awkward.
Stop our forces. Blind them with our fury.
I'm gonna get him. Bad idea, bad idea.
They will never never pass Hulao Gate. Attack from the walls
Ow.
and wipe them out.
Ow.
You have courage to stand before
It's the unbeatable Lu Bu.
insects such as yourself.
Look how hard he is to fight. This is actually weird.
Everyone prepare to defend this spot.
He's like not really even fighting me.
It's time to take the attack to the enemy. Forward! It's time to take the attack to the enemy. Forward!
How did you guys not get Lu Bu right? I'm so concerned now. Are you guys okay at Omega Force? You all alright? Ow. He eventually fought back. Ow. Okay, that hurts. Oh shit. Was he able to do that the whole time? Wait, he's like charging at me. That's terrifying. Hello. Bad news. What? Oh, was that a mid-air attack because he knocked me in the air? I haven't seen that before. Hey, wait, there's meat buns everywhere now. Was the definition of hard mode that they turn off the meat buns? Because when I was in hard mode, there weren't meat buns anywhere. And now I'm picking up items that heal me. That's what I was hoping for the whole time.
It's time to take the attack to the enemy. Forward!
Lu Bu, where you going? What are you doing? What are you doing? Ow. What you up to? What, you doing a thing? You gonna do a thing? Lu Bu, what are you doing? You doing a thing? Ow. He's just standing around most of the time. It's so weird. He'll eventually hit me a little bit, but it's just really weird to watch. Ow, by the way. Ow, that's not how you heal. Ow, missed that prompt. Okay, now he's suddenly getting really hard. Ow. Jesus. Wait.
The enemy is going to attack us here. Everyone prepare to defend this spot.
A lot of the time there's really not any reason not to just kind of spam your offensive techniques a bit. Last health bar of Lu Bu. Ow. Ow. He occasionally remembers that he can fight. This is weird. This is not Lu Bu. You also normally aren't told to defeat him, because of course you can't defeat him. That's the whole point. But in this one, the game just tells you to outright. Ow. I didn't get my Y prompt that time. Oh, I was getting prepped to use my Muso attack. I even used a spirit thing, but then he just died. I guess I'll just take it out on all these guys. Hey, crowd.
What's going on?
How could I be beaten by losers who could not even defeat Dong Zhuo? Next time we meet, your lives will be over.
I'm confused. Did the guy who voiced Lu Bu never hear Lu Bu ever? Like, you just look up a YouTube clip and you can know what he sounds like. He's voicing Lu Bu like he's Zhou Yun, basically. Weird.
Such
Weird.
might. I must begrudgingly respect your ability.
Why am I getting... I'm getting fan mail from Zheng Liao.
All right, nice going, cousin.
Also, I apologize to the stream audience. The stream seems to be falling apart constantly and just failing. I don't know. I'm not a streamer. And it's one of the reasons why is my internet constantly just shits itself, it seems. Doesn't seem consistent enough to be a proper streaming experience. Now we're gonna take Dongzhuo. I was gonna say Hulao Gate, but it's not what's happening, actually. Like in previous Dynasty Warriors, if Lu Bu is not the objective, you're supposed to run away from him. And if you do defeat him, you're probably defeating him by doing some really crazy, like when people talk about cheesing a Dark Souls fight that they can't beat. Like, that's kind of how it feels to beat Lu Bu. You're usually like, it feels like you're breaking the game when you do it, because you have to go to such crazy lengths to even succeed. And it's because you're not supposed to beat him. And then the big catharsis is that when you beat every campaign, you usually unlock the Lu Bu campaign. And in Lu Bu's campaign, you get to kill everyone in the world. Canonically, Lu Bu loses the Battle of Hulao Gate and ultimately kind of just dies in obscurity, and nothing really happens with him again. But if you play as Lu Bu, they do a non-canonical playthrough usually where he just gets to kill off every single other general of the entire world one by one, and no one can stop him. Like some sort of absurd, like, Deadpool comic or something.
The front gates are being protected by fences. The rams aren't making much progress.
Oh no, fences, what'll I do? Maybe I should jump inside the gate and just open it from in here. Can I do that? And just open it from this side? I think I can do that, actually. Ta-da! It's open.
Destroy the enemy. I won't let anyone.
All you need is a grappling hook and to run a little bit faster than everybody, since they don't really fight back very well. All right, well that gate's open.
Destroy the enemy. I won't let anyone.
Fascinating. Just fascinating.
Destroy the enemy. I won't let anyone thwart our advance.
I think that's another one of the reasons why it always feels like it always feels canonical to play as Shu, is because Lu Bu gets wiped out by by Liu Bei and his blood brothers, and it's just really satisfying. Otherwise, you're just some dude that fights him, which I guess is fine. How will we get inside this keep that has a gaping wide open door? They're all trailing behind slowly. What, Zhang Fei, why aren't you with your blood brothers? Why are you up here? You're with the wrong people. What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at yourself. Get your life together. Captain of Defense is like... He's the Captain of Defense and he like can't get out of he can't like get out of a picnic table. He's like stuck in it. Toing.
The key to this battle will be the use of siege weaponry. Then, we must begin by protecting the battering rams.
You guys don't need battering rams. I already opened the door. You guys should really acknowledge. Maybe you should acknowledge that in your programming that I opened the door. Anyway, I'm gonna go open this door now. Would you? I did it. There you go. Dongzhuo, your base is impenetrable. We'll never be able to break in. Why is the grappling hook should not be in this game? It aggressively doesn't make sense. Like how do base sieges even work when this is in it? You can just walk in.
shall defend
I'm
this
so
position.
confused.
Do not allow a single enemy through.
How did they? Chat's asking, how did they get to 9 games? Who's buying this shit over and over again? Well, the games before this had an audience. They did a thing right. They did a thing well, and if you liked that thing, then there you go. I don't think this one does anything well, though. This one's a weird nightmare. It's so weird. Hey, Dongjuo, how you doing? Uh-oh, he fell. That's awkward. Oh, my combo just whoa, there wasn't a finisher. It just canceled. I didn't know you could do that. Ow, ow, ow. I win.
You can have Luo Yan. We'll retreat to Jiangnan.
We have slain the traitor Dongjuo and reclaimed control over Luoyang. This is a famous victory! Sing out in triumph, men!
I will never forget this. I am not through yet.
All right! Nice going, cousin!
Lubu, will you break our oath? Is this how you repay me?
Our oath? Ah, don't make me laugh. This is where you must die.
You damn minx! You planned this, didn't you?
This is too good a resting place for that swine. From now on, I walk the path I choose to walk.
Can no one find the Imperial Seal yet? Now that no one knows where the Emperor is, it is imperative that, as a loyal retainer of the Han Court, I secure that treasure. Find it at once!
How dare he prattle on, as if he has ever achieved anything in his life. With Dongjuo dead and the Emperor gone, there is no point in staying here in Luoyang. The tyrant's death has thrown the land into even deeper chaos. This is the perfect opportunity for me to seize Jin Province and Jiandong. You just watch. It will not be you who laughs last, Chow, but I, inheritor of the true spirit of the noble Yuan clan.
I will just now narrate my evil plans right next to you.
The Imperial Seal's gone missing. Hey, do you think if I found it, that'd make me the Emperor?
What are you talking about? I'm going home before someone instigates another mad uprising.
Dong Zhuo perpetuated the chaos in the land following the Yellow Turbans' rebellion. However, he was not its cause. He merely used it to his advantage. The Han has influence, but no real power anymore. In order to quell this chaos, someone must rise up with new ideals and spread them across the land. However, most of those with power are not content to stop there and seek to satisfy their greediest desires instead. They will only serve to deepen the chaos. Therefore,
Master Cao Cao, preparations to move our forces are in place.
What just
will our
happened?
destination be?
we will go to Xuchang. I require even greater strength if I am to realize my goals.
You're facing the wrong way. Turn around.
The plan to assassinate Dong Zhuo was thwarted by Master Lu Bu. The coalition army.
They're just saying they're just explaining the story to us. They're just explaining it note for note.
Lu Bu who slew Dong Zhuo in confusion over the relocation of the capital to Shan.
It's like a high school play where they're like narrating like the life of times of Julius Caesar, and then he got up and went to the bathroom, and he got the purple robe because it was his favorite robe. But I am going to poison his robe. This is my plan.
In this age of chaos, we need a man who can rise above all others.
And like they turned their backs to him. Did they like? Did they not want to make eye contact with Chen Gong? He's walking up and they turned away from him. I'm like, oh shit, cold shoulder. What? Holy shit! This is literally worse storytelling than the first one, Dynasty Warriors 2 on the PlayStation 2, which looked like shit and sounded like shit. Oh, I quit. Oh look, we can play as Jian Wei. Oh look, we can play as Jia Chen. Oh look, we can play as Lu Bu. I don't want to. I don't feel like it anymore. You heard it. Holy shit. Oh my god. I keep going. Da, 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 da. Oh boy. I'm quitting. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Holy shit.
Compared to other lands.
This is my character motivation. Now this is the story. Wow, we need to do this thing, but how will we do this thing? This is how we will do this thing. That is the entire story. I don't have personality or dialogue or characters. I am only plot. This is the thing we will do now. This keep needs to be fallen. We need to take down this keep. How will we do that? There's a bad guy in it. Oh no. We'll go through the back door. We did it. It's like a really it's like if you took a Bill Wirtz comic where it's old, it's just a Bill Wirtz animation where it's like the history of Japan or the history of everything, I guess, and it's just explanation and that's the whole video. But you remove all of the comedy and charm from it, and it's just the bare bones, super uninteresting, low detail plot. All right, let's quit this game and uninstall it. That's a big game too. It's like I think it was like 40 gigs. Oh, how you guys doing, stream? How you doing? I'm gonna lower the bitrate of the video if it'll let me, because it seems to be failing constantly. But I don't think my internet will fix that necessarily. Oh man, how did you ruin Dynasty Warriors? Oof. Let's look up cutscenes. Dynasty. Oops. Dynasty Warriors 8 cutscenes. In English. All shoe event cutscenes. Let's just load this up at random. Hey, look, it's a cutscene from Dynasty Warriors, which was 8, the previous game.
Come on, you can do better than that.
Look, it's the previous game. He's not reading from a script. He knows his line.
They're mere peasants, driven to this by starvation, pain, and suffering. How can we just...
Well, if you're that soft, you won't be able to keep the vow you just made.
Indeed. Now that
Like, it's always been awkwardly localized weird shit, but like, it was some fun camp shit.
greater strength of spirit. Yes, you are right. We are unified.
Hey, did you guys notice how the song in the background matched the scene that was playing? Like it was timed so that the thing would rise during the climactic part of the scene, instead of the scenes we've had in Dynasty Warriors 9 where like there's just a bunch of scenes where like some guy is like having a press meeting and like heavy metal's playing the whole time.